Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithful? Super Bowl Eve is finally here, and it's time to hear from you guys. We here at Nothing But Niners can't wait to have this episode, man. It's time for you guys to start ringing our phones off the hook. And before we do all that stuff, I got to talk to my guy, Nick. But even before that, let's go through some formalities, guys. If this is your first time here on the YouTube page, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know exactly when we're going live, all right? Man, I'm excited. I'm ready to get to this show. Guys, check us out on our social media pages. Our Twitter and our Snapchat handles are Nothing But 9ERS. Again, that is Nothing But the number 9ERS, okay? And then also hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. That is Nothing But Niners, spelled all the way out. I do not want to go through any more formalities. I'm going to give it to my man Nick, 49er Faithful 365.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's go.
My man over there, he's so happy he's singing. I ain't never heard Nick sing before.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. We got a lot of stuff to show off. Let's show off these new shirts, huh? Can you guys see that? I got to stand up to show mine. Huh? Super Bowl LIV NB Niners. What's up, man? I see the new rags over there. So let's go, man. I like it. I like it. I like it, man. So where you want to start? How you want to do this?
Hey, man, I'm ready to hear what the fans got to say. I mean, maybe we should talk a little bit about, what we think is going to go down, then open it up to the floor. And I know we're going to give them I know we're going to need one of those something for them to talk about. I want to hear what people are feeling. It's less than 30 hours till kickoff. Yeah, look at that. I need one of them shirts, bro.
Are we telling them now or are we waiting?
Hey, look, I'm gonna post where you can get that if you want one of those shirts.
All right. So Nick is going to have the information come across the screen there, guys. But we are branching out. This has been something that we have been working on for a while, and it's finally time. And the website is just getting started. If you guys are interested in getting any kind of apparel from us from now on, you guys are going to be able to place your orders at shopnbniners.com, right? That's it. Pretty sure it's the website. Shopnbniners.com is going to be the website, okay? So make sure you guys are ready to go there. Right now, you're going to see just these shirts that we have here. All right? It's going to be the spot that you want to go to see any and everything from us. And there's going to be a lot of stuff coming very, very soon. We literally just launched the site like yesterday or the day before. Right now, it's just this shirt that's on there. But I promise you,
we got other designs coming. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not going to say much else. I'm just going to stop there. But that is the place to be.
You can get them. So Niner by Nature asks black and gray only. No, you can get them in red, white, black, gray. And all that stuff will be up there as well. From being able to order what colors you want and things like that. But yeah, it's just direct. You go to shopnbniners.com, you click on the link, you order it, go through all that stuff. You can get hoodies, long sleeve tees, t-shirts, all different colors. Like I said, red, black, gray, navy. I'm sure you can probably get gold. You just got to look through there. You can get some mugs on there, big mugs, different types of mugs. And obviously, guys, as things go along, we're going to keep adding to that. I like the gray because it's going with the Champions hat, goes right with it. Bang, bang, not a gang. So big shout out to Get 'em Boy Enterprises for teaming up with us. Also, Wayne, for doing all the work and grunt work with Get 'em Boy, Lou. So big shout out to him. Things look great, man. He's working on the site as well. But you can get your apparel now live at shopnbniners.com. So
absolutely, man. And like I can't wait. We're like this close to doing everything full bore, and it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I can't wait. So I see we got a comment here from Nick Cork. He is saying, "Don't call me Corky. Throw me a link if you want me on." Is he talking about for the 3-minute segment, or does he want to be on the show? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
So we're gonna open this up to guests for 3 minutes at a time, guys. This is gonna be really, really exciting. We're gonna have phone lines ringing. We're gonna have people. If you even want to be on a video, Hopefully you guys have Twitter, or you can shoot us an email. We can even bring you in for the video. Everybody is going to get 3 minutes. So I'm going to say this now. We'll probably have to repeat this a little bit later. Everybody is getting 3 minutes. Okay, you can talk about anything you want. You want to bash me and Nick, that's fine. You want to bash the Chiefs, that's fine. You want to bash the Niners. If you're a Chiefs fan watching, come in here. You got 180 seconds to say whatever it is you want. As soon as that time is up, no offense to anybody, but we're going to have to let you go because it takes a lot to do these kind of videos. All right, so before we get to that, though.
I need you to stand up, though, so everybody can see the whole black shirt.
I don't know if they're going to be able to see the whole thing, but
well, they don't need to see.
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, because your camera's mad close.
Yeah. Let me try to. Yeah. I should have just not worn it, But yeah, that's it. Yeah, I should have shown it.
Looking all buff in that shit.
I mean, I'm all right. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying?
Get out of here with that
shit. All right. So, listen, man, we do have to get some final thoughts out of the way. Who is Nick Diaz? Why is he blocked?
I have no idea. You got to ask the moderators in the chat if somebody's blocked or a reason why they're blocked. So, I know myself don't block anybody on the show. So, got to ask the moderators taking care of the chat.
Yeah, I blocked one person who started talking about, I can't remember what, I don't know if it has something to do with children or inviting people to his genitals. I didn't like that. So I blocked one person the entire time. 3 years, one person. It's not bad. I think my ratio is pretty good.
Yeah, mine's better because I have 0. but Mike's ratio is like 1%. Not even. Like,
yeah, it would be like 0.3%.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I do have some more points to come across with, Nick. I know you want to talk about the game a little bit. So is there anywhere in particular that you want to start?
It seems like last night, I was watching some things, man, and there was this hype video I want to talk about real quick because all ex-Niners came on this video talking about how, go get it, things like that. It was Navarro Bowman, Fred Dean, Brent Jones, Randy Cross, Roger Craig, Jerry Rice. And it just gave me goosebumps watching it, man. Like, my hair was just starting to stand up. And I'm just like, I posted on Twitter, I'm like, goosebumps. Like, oh my God, I'm so hyped right now. But that was really good. Big shout out to the 49ers new media guy with videos, because the videos have been popping. Like, popping. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, like I said, it seems like the narrative's starting to change just a little bit. As we get closer to game time, it's like, well, can the Chiefs really stop this run game of the Niners? Well, more and more people keep coming on, as in players and things like that, and talking about, well, Jimmy Garoppolo, I believe in Jimmy Garoppolo. He did it to us. Cam Jordan was on there saying, this defensive line is no joke. Can I say anything bad about Jimmy Garoppolo? No. He went shootout against us, play after play. But yeah, it seems like the narrative's just starting to change just a little bit, man. And, I'm kind of like nervous about that. Like, I don't want people to change their narrative right now. I want these guys to feel underappreciated or underskilled or not enough experience and things like that. So, but man, I'm just so excited, man. I can't think about anything right now other than the Super Bowl. And that's pretty crazy. George Padilla was just texting me a little while ago. And he's like, Nick, I can't think of anything other than the Super Bowl. I was like, dude, I'm right there with you. Like, same. Like, I can't. Everything I look at, it's crazy because, I've been in Jersey a whole lot of part of my life. And we have a lot of Niners fans around here. But I just went to the grocery store with my mom, help her out. And Niners jerseys everywhere. I was just like, I didn't even have a Niners jersey on. I had a hoodie on and my Champions hat. And, people were like, we're going to get it done tomorrow. Yes, sir, ski. Like Kendrick Bourne be saying all the time. Yes, sir, ski. But it's going to be a fun game. I'm really looking forward to these matchups. And I want to ask you one thing before we get started with the fans is, what matchup, player by player, are you most looking forward to?
I have some like thoughts on that. I don't have an individual player because the Niners, we're not an individual player type of team. It's units. You know what I'm saying? Like it's how we do things that we don't like. I can't say I'm excited to see Debo against somebody in the. It's going to be how Shanahan uses his wide receivers against their defensive scheme. It's going to be how whoever our running backs are getting to the outside and getting to the edges, the outside zone. You get what I'm saying? Like that's where they're weakest. I'm excited to see us attack those type of things. It's not about an individual play. I don't know if George Kittle is going to be heavily involved in this game as a receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like he might be more important as a blocker at this game. I just don't know. I don't have a feel for it. I expect certain things. I expect a dominant performance by the offense. I expect the defense to be better than decent. So I just don't think that I don't know. I just don't think that it's one player in particular. People are trying to make this big deal about Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm still not there where I'm like, oh no, he can't do it. He can't do it. He hasn't had to do it. And when he's had to do it, he's been stellar. So I'm not worried about any of that. None of it makes me feel any kind of way. And I really like this team going into this game.
Yeah, I do. I really like this team going into this game as well. You all know me. I'm going to be nervous up until kickoff, till I get my jumps out and the ball is kicked. The minute it leaves the kicker's foot, I'm good. It's kind of like how I went skydiving. I was nervous as hell until I stood in the doorway of the plane. Once I stood in the doorway of the plane, I was good. Like no emotions, nothing. I was excited. And that's how I am with football. And, but talking about matchups, like I want to see how we beat. Because I think there's three key players in this game that I think we really need to stop to win this football game. One is exploit Tyrann Mathieu, being able to, wherever he is on the field, and keep him out of the game to where he doesn't have a stellar game. Kid's an athlete. Can't take anything away from him. Frank Clark, I hope he just keeps slipping everywhere all day long and just getting pummeled by whoever's up against him. And Patrick Mahomes. If you can stop those three, and I know you got Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman and Travis Kelce and those guys. But if you take Patrick Mahomes out the game, then you're also taking those other three out the game. So that's why I say Patrick Mahomes instead of those guys. But Tyrann Mathieu and Frank Clark on the defensive side of the football, and also Patrick Mahomes on the offensive side of the football. I think if you can slow them down, I don't think you have to stop them completely, but if you slow them down, it makes your chances go from, 99% to 100%. It's
interesting that you mentioned Frank Clark. I don't think he's going to be a focal point for us at all. I don't think he's going to have an impact on the game. I'd be more concerned with Chris Jones coming up the middle and messing up the timing of Jimmy Garoppolo's passes and preventing him from being able to step into the throws. You get what I'm saying? So it's not because if we're going to be taking advantage of short field opportunities, and you have a guy like Mathieu who is zipping all over the place out there, he plays all over that defense. You have to deliver with some velocity on it. You got to get the ball there quickly, which means he's going to have to step into it. Now, Jimmy's got a good arm, and he throws he's got that weird throwing motion where he doesn't have to fully step into it, but he's going to need his space. He's going to need his space to operate. And I think a guy like if Clark is coming off the edge, all that's doing is having Jimmy step up and step into the throw. So I'm not worried about that. It's what's happening right in front of Jimmy Garoppolo, So I see what you're saying, though. Tyrann is somebody that I am worried about. I do think that he is a large part of the success. I'm doing air quotes here. He's a large part of the success of that defense. And I'm just not sure. I'm not sure that I don't think they're that good of a defense. I don't think they're that good of a defense. I'm not trying to be, we got this. There's no need to play the game or anything like that. But I don't think that there's anything that important.
I think Frank Clark's confidence is so well because he did nothing his first 3 years in Seattle against us. But his fourth year, he was going up against McGlinchey and completely dominated him in his rookie year. Mike McGlinchey's not the same that he was before. I saw a Chiefs fan post this video of Frank Clark just demolishing Mike McGlinchey. I mean, just Mike McGlinchey couldn't do anything, right? Now, this was also Nick Mullins playing, and Nick Mullins was still getting the football out. But I wrote to him and I responded to the tweet. I'm like, dude, you realize this is McGlinchey's rookie year that you're showing us clips of, right? Show me clips of right now of Mike McGlinchey getting bull rushed and pushed off his back feet. His pass protection has gotten a ton better than what it was in his rookie year. And his run blocking is getting better and better each day. So I bring up Frank Clark's name just because I want this guy to get demolished.
Oh,
like embarrassed.
Yeah. And don't forget that Frank Clark was on with Tom Pelissero on Radio Row and saying, you're going to be talking about me after the game tomorrow.
Talking to me, yeah.
You guys are going to remember my name after the game tomorrow. That like he's like, all right.
And Tom Pelissero said afterwards when he was telling NFL Network about that, he said that, don't worry, I'm going to find him win or lose.
Yeah.
And I really think that if they lose, you need to find him.
Well, you have to remember that in the Super Bowl, there's media sessions for both teams.
Yep.
And you remember that they shared the wall. Remember that year Cam Newton got all tight and walked out because they were celebrating on the other side? Like it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So they'll find him. Trust me. He's been doing too much talking to not find him. I do have some other thoughts, but go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off. Yeah,
no, that was just pretty much the concept of it, man. Look, we broke down this team. We've talked about stats. We've talked about, players, offense versus defense versus offense. I'll tell you what I think is going to be one of the biggest keys to us winning this football game. And it's probably something that people won't say very often because it's not the offensive side of the ball. It's not running the football. It's not pass catching the football. But I think special teams is going to be a really big key factor in this game. And with that being said, what I mean is, whether it's punt blocking or whether it's kickoff returns, punt returns, whatever it may be, I think this is the biggest game that we need Richie James to be electric. It's the last game of the year. Like, don't make stupid mistakes, obviously, but look for more holes. Like, I want to see looking for more holes and being more aggressive and protecting the football and not just, fair catching everything. If you're fair catching at the 10 and you got 20 yards before somebody's going to get to you, catch the football and take those extra 10 or 15 yards that you can get. You have electric speed. So use your speed and be able to catch the football and don't run straight to that out of bounds. You saw it in the Seattle game. You started to see him break through, and then it went right back to, I'm just going to catch this one. So, but I think that's going to be a big part. We haven't really talked about special teams. Don't forget, Kansas City had two big mistakes in that game against the Texans that allowed them to come back. So, their pass or punt protection, take advantage of it. Don't worry about, not blocking a punt. We've seen this all year. We heard you talk about it before on the show. It feels like the Niners don't ever try to block a punt. They just stand up and they block a little bit and they just let the ball get kicked. Go full force tomorrow, man.
Even with field goals and extra points, there's no attempt to block those things. I really want us to get a new special teams coordinator. I do. I really, really do. That's on my wish list for next year. So, but I agree with you though, man. You want to see us do a little bit more. Now look at this fancy number here, and I understand this number completely.
Yeah, that was the same one from last night, 649.
Bang, bang.
Oh, no, last night's was 549.
Right. Please send the link to join the video. All right. Can you, I'll make a note of that on the side over here. I'll write this down here. No, Niner. Now my dog is tapping at the door because he wants to go outside.
Actually, Mike, instead of doing that, just have them send us a text. It'll just be easier to send it through text than go through emails.
Send the text where?
To the number.
Oh.
It'll just be easier for me to send it instead of keep opening email and sending through email and having to get all the characters correct. If they just say who they are. I mean, if that's
no. With this, because we can do an email directly from here, down at the bottom of the screen, at the invite button. There's an email option, and it'll go right from there. Just make sure you're logged into our email account.
Yeah.
All right. But we got you, Arthur. We'll do that when we open up that section. When we open up that segment. There's two things I want to say before we do that, though, and then I have to let my dog out before he takes a deuce of my carpet.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I was listening to something, and they were talking about Chris Kosurik and his focus and what he's brought to this team this season, right? And they said that he has locked himself in a room and has watched every single snap of Patrick Mahomes' career. He's looked at college film. He's looked at every professional game, preseason, any snap that he has taken. He has watched it and studied it. Not just, I'm looking at it to look at it. He is studying tendencies. He is looking at what happens when the right side of the pocket collapses. What happens when he's in shotgun and the right side of the pocket collapses. What happens when he's in shotgun and the middle collapses. What happens if he's under center, which isn't often. And you get what I'm saying? He's saying this over and over. And then he says he's charting it all. Every single thing, what happens, his tendencies. He and then he brings the defensive lineman in there, and he's showing them this in-depth breakdown of this film, and look at what this guy does. If we rush as a unit, do you remember when they first brought him here? It was, we're going to teach them to rush together. They have great athletes, but they have to learn to rush together, right? And so imagine, the tendencies. If Bosa and Armstead are on the same side and they crash that side of the line, we know he's going to do this. Like, why, so D Ford, instead of you pressing as much, hold up a little bit. He's going to come right to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's teaching them to rush as a line. No one's talking about this. This is going to be huge for the success of this game tomorrow. You talk about his lanes and the way how he likes to escape and all that. Imagine knowing you've had 2 weeks to prepare for this one game. You already know the play calls. You already know the stunts and all that stuff that we do. Now it's about how to implement it and when to implement it, right? And that's all they've had time to work on. So that is something I think is going to be huge, right? And then I want to talk about Patrick Mahomes. And everyone's talking about the Niners defense versus Patrick Mahomes. And it's a good story. I saw this long video, not a long video, but of Cowherd talking about why the NBA doesn't do as well as the NFL. It's because the NFL sells stories better than the NBA does. You want a story, all the players, all the superstars are on 5 teams in the NBA. In the NFL, they're spread out. You have the Jackson story. You know what I'm saying? He's the MVP. You have the reigning MVP and Patrick Mahomes. We go into the playoffs, and it's going to be his first game not at home, right? And he's talking about all these different – he said even Baker Mayfield, they came out here. They were paper champs in the offseason. Watching them melt down was fun. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was talking about all these different storylines. And then I'm thinking to myself, Patrick Mahomes is a fun story, and that's why they're talking about it so much. And they're trying to put him and his stellar performances up against this stellar defense. Let's just say it's a wash. Or even if you give them a slight advantage there. I don't think that's the case, but let's just give him a slight advantage, right? Let's just say he comes out here and he performs like crazy, and they can somehow manage to put up 29 points on this team. What we're not talking about, the matchup that no one is bringing attention to, is the 49ers' higher-rated offense against this bottom half defense. No one's talking about that storyline at all. It's just going by the wayside. They don't have a need or a necessity to talk about it because it's not going to sell in the headlines. It's not going to get you the clicks. They just want to talk about the names, the buzzwords, Patrick Mahomes.
They want to talk about Patrick Mahomes and reigning MVP.
Yep. Yeah. And so these are the things that when it's time to make the picks, and I've been watching pick shows, all of a sudden people are picking the Niners to win this game now. I'm watching the picks. Even Stephen A has gone on a 2-week tirade. Jimmy Garoppolo can't do it. He can't outplay him. But this morning when it was time for him to make his pick, what did he say? Not only did he pick the Niners, he said, I know I've been saying that he can't outplay Patrick Mahomes. I know it, but he don't have to because the Niners have the better team, and the Niners are going to win this game. He said all week long we have hated Stephen A. Smith because he's pushing this narrative, Mahomes versus Garoppolo. But he knew down in his heart, he knew all along the 49ers are a better team, and Patrick Mahomes is not going to be enough to do it.
The same thing happened with Sharp. And he was just like, this team is just a better team. And when you have to really, really sit back and look at this, and I don't know if it's just media narrative or whatever, there was a lot that, like you said, they were leaving out. There was a ton that they were leaving out, as in, statistics for each offensive side of the football, statistics for each defensive side of the football, secondaries and just player matchups. And it hasn't been so much about, in the beginning, it was how are the 49ers going to stop this speed that the Kansas City Chiefs have, right? Well, how are the Kansas City Chiefs going to stop the speed that the Niners have, who touch the football more than a receiver?
Right.
One way to take receivers out is take your quarterback out. And the Niners have that on this defensive front. Mm-hmm. If they weren't good at getting after the quarterback or good at getting those pressures or making quarterbacks throw off-timing throws, I would be more concerned about the speed on the outside. But if you shut the main source down, they have no run game in Damian Williams. Don't let me say they don't have a run game, because Damian Williams is an okay player, right?
He's actually pretty explosive. He is.
He's very explosive.
But
I think he's more explosive in the pass game than he is in the run game. So I don't want to say he's not a good running back, right? So that would be completely false narrative on my side. The kid is good, but he doesn't scare me. And that's what I mean by it. And I know that our run defense slacked off a little bit in the season, but those were because of factors like losing DJ Jones, losing Quan Alexander, Dre Greenlaw playing in his first, rookie season and getting more snaps at things. Those are factors in the run game, obviously. But I'm not as concerned about the run game as I am the speed on the outside. But the way that you take care of the speed on the outside is get to the source of the throw, and that's Patrick Mahomes. And the only thing that really aggravates me throughout this whole week is it's not how are the 49ers going to beat the Chiefs. It's how are the 49ers going to beat Patrick Mahomes. And that's been the narrative. Like, do you know there's 52 other guys on this Kansas City Chiefs team, and it's not just the reigning MVP Mahomes boy Patrick Mahomes?
And you have a star wide receiver that they traded for, right? And he's talking about sitting out all next season.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that a bigger story? What does that mean going into the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any. I can't answer right now. We're on. Why is that a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how that's not becoming the story. Is he gonna half-ass it in the Super Bowl because he's mad about his contract? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. But before we move on, was there anything else you want? I don't want to cut you off.
No, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
I'm ready to talk to these fans, man.
Yeah, before we talk to the fans, I got one more little thing I want to say here. And this is going to be a special happy birthday shout out, okay? This is going to be to a young lady named Izzy. Where's my message here? I saved it. Where did it go? Happy birthday to Izzy. I thought I hit save. I forgot to do it. I created a banner. Happy birthday, Izzy, from all of us here at Nothing But Niners. All right. Happy 18th birthday. Your dad is a longtime supporter of ours. This is Nick Cork's daughter.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Her 18th birthday is actually today. She's out at her birthday dinner right now, but they're going to watch this video later on together. So happy birthday from all of us here at Nothing But Niners. We hope you enjoy it. 18
big birthday shout out from across the pond, Izzy. Let's go. And keep up those vocals, girl. I hear you singing. Keep up those vocals.
Yeah, man. I like it. All right. So we are going to go ahead and transition really quick. I'm going to go on mute. Hold this down. Let me let this dog out because he keeps tapping he's such a smart dog. But like, I just let him out. When he knows I'm about to do a show, he walks to the door and he taps it with his nose, like the handle. So it makes like a so he's letting me know he's got to go out. I let him out, but a lady was walking her kid. So I brought him back inside. All he did was pee. He's probably got to poop now. So give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right.
Yo, you always got something going on with bathroom. Whether it's on you or the dog's got to go out.
All right. I'll be right back. All right.
All right. Like Mike was saying, man, happy birthday to Izzy. Guys, I can't wait to talk to you guys all about this upcoming game, man. We're less than 30 hours away. Probably it's 3:00 here. So, oh man, 27 hours. 27 and a half, 27 and a half hours left. We're actually almost at that 24-hour mark. Getting crazy excited. and like I said earlier, I'm going to be nervous until, kickoff, obviously. I can't wait to spend it with all my friends and my mother and things like that at Nuno's Pavilion with all my Niner faithful. But I'm super hyped to talk to you guys. Dre, I did get your email, so I'll send you that link as well. I'll get Arthur on here as well. And then once we open the phone lines, we'll go ahead and let you guys, shoot the shit basically with us. I've been talking to Mike all week, obviously on the show and things like that. Those are the three the narratives that I've been facing right now is, I'm old Niner by nature. I'm always nervous. It's just my way. It is. I'm always nervous till kickoff. It's not even that I'm nervous we're going to lose or anything like that. It's just butterflies, build up, all that type of stuff. So it's not nervous like that. It's just that's the way I am. I need to feel that way. I never feel there's just too many narratives that can go on, right? And I trust this team. I love this team. And it's those butterflies, right? It's those butterflies of, man, the Niners are back in the Super Bowl, right? And obviously last Super Bowl, we were let down in the 2012-2013 season, against the Ravens. And it's not about me not having trust or the ability for this team to win. It's not nervousness like that. But there's just so many narratives that can happen, right? The referees impact the game. Silly mistakes. The stage is really big. So I really truly believe that the only team that can beat the 49ers is the 49ers. And that's really the way that I feel about that. So, but that's what those nerves are. It's not like nerves like, oh my God, we're going to lose this game type nerves. It's, oh my God, we're in the Super Bowl. And it's just those butterfly feelings. Like you meet somebody and it's like, oh my God, you're nervous, but you're in it, but you're nervous. It's just those butterfly feelings. So Mike is back now. Oh, he unmutes himself and then yells. But yeah, that's what it is right there. So it's nothing like that, but man, I can't wait to hear what you guys do and hear what you guys are thinking, how you're feeling. I know, man, big shout out to all those faithful that are down in Miami because I seen Nate Payne down there. I seen Joe down there. Joe actually was on with the stream for NBCS Sports, for the Niner Empire. I seen Vic is down there. Vic is representing. He got his Super Bowl hat like 49er Mark wears. Obviously, 49er Mark is down there as well. But I seen Greg Papa put that on his head on the live show last night. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, just big shout out to all the faithful down there. Rebecca, Jaconda, all you guys down there, man. Way to represent the faithful. And, if you're down there, check it out for the watch party and things like that. So, man.
I saw Mark in like 3 different commercials this weekend.
Mark is always on TV, man. Mark and Vic are like joined at the hip for newspapers, TV shows.
Yeah, man. It was
news articles.
He's going to have to get another ring because it's going to be 6 rings on there soon. Like, he's going to have to get another hat.
Somebody just said that to him. I believe it was on like Facebook or Twitter, one of those. He's like, Mark, you're going to have to get a new hat this year, man. Once we get that 6. And he's like, yep, can't wait.
That's pretty good, man. I love what I see.
Mark is 49er Mark. Guys, just for you, he wears the Super Bowl ring hat. Always has his face painted red. Yeah. And things like that. So, yeah, man, I'm just super excited. I want to hear what you guys got to say, man. I just can't wait to dig into this. I can't wait to see Jonathan tomorrow. My homie Jonathan Rose is coming up to Nuno's. My homie Mike and Ashley that I met on the plane going into the NFC Championship game. Great people, man. Had a great time. They're coming as well. Obviously, Mom, Mike, Melissa, Michelina, Bella, Ike, all you guys, man. Can't wait to Quentin.
Preston's going to be there. Somebody on Twitter was like, oh, can't wait to meet you, Mike. We can have a cigar together. Yeah. We're doing this, man. We're doing this. Preston, man, I can't wait to meet you, brother.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. So,
all right, let's send this email to Arthur.
Yep.
And Arthur, when you see the email, check your email, check your spam. Make sure you click the link that Nick sent you. It'll tell you how to join us. Click it. You have to grant the permissions. And if anybody else, all right. So let's put the phone number up here for texting purpose right now. If you want to be on with us right now, we're only going to do some videos. If you want to be on with us, send us a text message to 628-888-3443. That is the phone number. Let me put the number up on the screen here.
All right, it's telling me that address was not found.
Oh shit. Let me see.
Let me
628-888-3443. All right, send us a text message. I'm gonna make it scroll across the bottom of the screen. Send us a text message to that phone number. I wish we could make that bigger. 628-888-3443. Text that number. Don't call it yet, guys, please. Just text the number. And if you have an email address you want us to send this link to, or if you want to join from your phone, we can send it to the text that you're sending it from, okay?
Yep. All right, so I resent it again. I didn't get a delivery status notification this time, so maybe I typed in something wrong the first time, but...
Are you logged in on the app?
I am.
Okay. All right, my question is, are you still... I just logged in also. Are you still logged in?
As far as I can see.
We've got missed calls from yesterday, today. Like, we didn't even have the lines open yesterday. It's just...
Yeah, I'm still logged in.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I have 338 notifications.
Yeah. This number hits, man. It's kind of wild. All right. So that's the number down there. Hopefully he joins soon. If not, we'll give him a couple more seconds to do this, and then we'll just take some phone calls. All right. Maybe
if you do send a text to us and you want to join on video or call, just let us know that you want to call or video, so that I know if we're sending that link to you or not. So, Arthur, you are on the clock, buddy. We had sent that link to your email. Just let us know. There he is right there. Cali boy.
All right. So we're going to bring him in over here, and this will be our first 3-minute guy. All right. So I'm going to wait till it's a nice time here, and almost. Oh, get him ready, man. I wonder if he's nervous. He's probably sitting like, Mike, stop fucking playing with me. All right. I'm sorry. What's going on, Arthur? What's up, big
Yo, what's good, squad? Niner gang. Hey, man, I love you guys. Hey, I'll be holding it down, bro. I look forward to y'all shit every day. You know what I mean? Like, on time. We gonna get this dub, man. We gonna go get 6. I got all the confidence in the world in our defense. We gonna get to my home girl, as I saw in the comments earlier. I like that. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I look forward to y'all every day. And I'm gonna cut me one of them shirts too.
Thank you,
yeah,
man.
Definitely, man. We appreciate you, because without you guys, we are nothing. So just remember that. Without any of you guys, we're nothing, man. All the love, the support that you guys send our way.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to you guys, man. So what are you thinking about this game tomorrow, man? What do you think it's gonna be a close game? You think it's gonna be more dominant? Do you think what do you think the Niners have to worry about the most and stop to be able to be successful in hoisting the number 6 Lombardi trophy tomorrow?
Hey, I got no issues with our D-line getting pressure and stopping the run and all that and getting to Mahomes, but I don't know about getting beat deep, man. You know what I mean? They got a lot of fucking speed, and Sherm's kind of old. We saw what Adams did, exposed him a little bit in that Green Bay game. He made up for it with the overthrow, but he still got that work. You know what I mean? And they got a lot of speedy guys. So that's my only worry right there. As long as we can stop them from doing what they want to do and pass, beyond us, we're gonna win this game, because our offense is on point. Their defense, I'm not even worried about the defense. Let me put it that way. Fred Clark. Let me speak on it. How many? I got about a minute left.
Yeah, you good.
Yo, this bum is talking shit about Ford messing up that one play, right? If you look at the stat sheet from this year, there's 3 guys that got offsides, and he's one of them. So look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We all make mistakes.
Right, but he want to talk. Oh, we don't jump off sides over here. Not so fast, buddy. Take a look. It's all tracked. We can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, Arthur?
I'm originally from Sacramento, but I'm in Phoenix now.
Oh, okay, all right. Out in there.
All right. I was in San Diego. I was out there with Kev.
Oh, okay.
Kev.
Yeah.
I miss Kev.
Yeah.
I miss
That's
Kev
my guy.
videos.
Yeah, I was in 619ers out there, and then now out here with the Niner Empire, Desert West. You know, we got 400 plus. We got 400 plus expected to come to the bar tomorrow, so we're gonna be lit.
That's love right there. See, that's
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
talking about. It's those kind of gatherings that make it special.
You got
Yes, sir.
send us some, you got my email now. You got to send us some videos or pictures of that tomorrow for the website.
Hey, for sure, I will. Oh yeah.
'Cause, Arizona is one place that I have not gotten to yet, and I hear you guys do it big out there. So I'll be out there next year sometime, man.
Yeah, we're deep out here. We're real deep.
Love it.
But hey, it was good talking with you guys, man. I'll get out of here.
Perfect. Thank
Go
you
Niners.
very much, man.
All right, baby. Go Niners.
Oh yeah.
All right. That was my man. Let's go, Arthur. I like that, man. Nick, we can do this. We all right. We gonna be all right, man.
We gonna be good, man. We gonna be good.
Like that.
I'm gonna send this over. I see Dre sending an email, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, I see Shawn calling in also, but Shawn, we don't want to do phone calls just yet, Shawn. I'll get back to you, man. Look at this. Look at this. My gold bar finally came in. I'm officially ready for Super Bowl 54 all the way from Virginia. 540 in the building, man. The block is hot. Hot boys quest for 6. B legendary gold bar. Let's go, man. Hashtag game is strong over there. Hey, Nick, I don't know how to use this properly, but is his hashtag game on fleek?
the block is hot. Hot boys. Quest for
I don't
6.
know how to use on fleek in a sentence, so I don't know if his hashtag game is on fleek or not. Is that only eyebrows? I mean, what does on fleek mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means.
No, I think you could use it like that. It's on fleek. I think you could use it like that. Look, you hear the misinterpretations that I say all the time, so don't ask me if shit is on fleek, because I'll just say everything's on fleek, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that, man. I don't know. Hey, is your phone ringing on your end?
It was. It's not now.
It's not. I'm getting mad calls right now, guys. We haven't opened up the phone lines just yet. We want to do a couple more. Or do you want to take a phone call in between videos?
Well, I just sent Dre the video, so we can do that. Let him get on that, and then there he is right there. Okay. And then we'll give him his 3 minutes. Then we'll do a phone call. Then we'll do a video. Then we'll do a phone call.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, Dre. About to bring my man Dre in here for 3 minutes, and let's go. Are you sleeping?
Let's go.
Hey,
nah, bro.
Sleeping.
Nah, bro. I'm just in the room. Wifey, doing some cleaning around the house and shit. So I'm out her way, giving her little space. You feel me? Can't have no interruptions. You know what I mean? When it comes to this bang bang Niner gang shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, bro. The whole week, man, there has been, I pretty much have gotten used to the narrative being that the Niners are the underdog, and that they're going to have to be the team that stops the opposing team that they're playing. The narrative has never been, no, these guys are going to have to stop the Niners. Even when it came to guys coming into our house in the playoffs or coming to our home games, it was always a bad narrative that, we were going to lose. Even when we played the Cardinals, Dan Orvalowski, who's now riding, Jimmy G's jockstrap, he was picking the Cardinals. You know what I mean? Kyle Brandt, the same thing for him, bro. So I've gotten pretty much used to it. What I can say is, if we control the line of scrimmage with our depth, it just can't be our first round guys. It has to be with guys like Anthony Zetto. It has to be with guys like Solomon Thomas, because we have to keep our guys fresh throughout this game. If we control the line of scrimmage the whole game, force Mahomes to get nervous, and don't you think for 1 second that a second-year quarterback with all of this pressure and expectation on him is not going to affect him? It's going to affect him, guys. You can mark my words. It's going to affect him.
Second-year starter.
Oh, third year, my bad. Third-year quarterback, second-year starter, my bad. Correction, bro.
Well, you know the Chiefs fans out there watching, waiting to hate, so I can't have us looking crazy. I just wanted to let you know.
Right.
What we're talking about,
right. Exactly. So I really think, man, controlling the line of scrimmage, limiting the big plays like we have been all year, that's going to play a factor. And there's two things that we should all look at. Mike Shanahan against Andy Reeves in the Super Bowl and then regular season, he has killed that man his whole career. Kyle Shanahan against Steve Spagnuolo. What his record is?
No, I was gonna say I don't know these numbers.
It's 5-1. Do you know the first time that Steve Spagnuolo beat Kyle Shanahan? It was last year when Jimmy Garoppolo tore his ACL. So over a 7-year period, bro, dating back a 6-year period dating back to when Kyle was with the Texans. Spagnuolo couldn't do a damn thing with this guy when he was with the Texans, when he was with the Browns. He hasn't been able to do a darn thing. Even when he was with the Redskins, Spagnuolo has not been able to do nothing with Kyle Shanahan. Guys, we have an 8-ball in the quarter pocket, and that is Kyle and Mike Shanahan, guys. I'm telling you right now, these men have been scheming up. They've been staying up to about 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, getting no sleep, and they've locked themselves in a room just like Chris Caceres. You know what I mean? So I'm very hyped up, bro.
I like it, man. Final thought right here. Give me a score prediction, bro.
Final thought. Damn, man, the score predictions are so hard, bro. I'll say if our guys tire out and we let a couple of plays happen, and Pat Mahomes gets outside the pocket, I would say that it's a 2 to 3 point game. So I would say 27-30, 28-30. Now, if we can control the tempo and keep this guy off of the field and control the line of scrimmage, I think we win by 10 points. I think we win by 10 points, 34-24, bro.
All right,
Jay. So it's 2 scenarios, man. Hey, man, shouts out to the NBN. To all of the Niner fan, man, I love and appreciate y'all for what y'all do, bro. We got less than 24 hours, bro, and we're going to see all this talking.
Get there,
out, bro. Peace
all
out,
right,
bro.
Be safe, man.
See you, Drake.
All right, bro.
It's my turn to talk, baby.
Let's go.
It's my turn to talk, Drake.
Oh, he's still trying to talk tough after he get off there.
Nah, I always do that with him every time he's on, but he had jumped out because he was leaving. So, when Mike Z says we need Mike the Parrot, I got him, man. He's right here.
Oh, here you go with this guy.
Always right here. There he is. We're gonna get a score prediction from him today.
Oh my goodness, man! Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. All right, so you gonna take the first phone call on your end?
Yeah, I can.
Because Shawn called a couple of times. I'm not. Do you? Apparently, I have caller ID on this thing.
Well, if you saved it.
No, I don't have any number saved. It just showed up with the name on it.
Yeah, I don't see. It just comes up as a number for me when it comes through. So.
All right. Well, I got one coming in now. Do you have one coming in or no?
No.
It's not. All right. I'm gonna boot this thing up. Let me get my speaker on over here. Y'all hear with the bloop. All right. Here we go. Hello. All right. Well, I got one coming in now. Do you have one coming in or no?
Oh, you gotta mute the show.
Yeah. All right, guys. So listen, when you guys call in on the air, turn off the show in the background, okay? Because we can't have the feedback. It'll be an endless loop for the audio there. So make sure you guys turn it off. I will try calling that person right back. Oh, they're calling back themselves. So, all right, here we go. Let's try this again. Make sure that you guys have the show turned off in the background. The audio should be muted. Hello? You have the feedback. Hello? I don't know. I don't understand why it's coming in like that. Let's see. Let me try one more time here. I'm going to place the call. Hopefully they have it turned in.
Please leave your message for.
Nope. Can't put his business out there either. All right. Yeah, let's go. I can't wait to win this game. Nick, you might see me cry tomorrow, bro. I'm not joking either. You legit.
Bro, I'm not even going to lie. I shed tears at the NFC Championship game. I was trying to hold back as much as I could. It wasn't like crazy pouring because I held back a lot, but tomorrow I may not hold back.
Oh man, because when the Henny's in the system, ain't no telling. Now I just don't know how I'm gonna react. I might not cry at all, but I might just be like, you know how I was when I saw Brian Young. It was just, it might be one of those things, bro. I might not be able to move, man.
Dude, that's how I was too. I couldn't speak. If you remember,
it's crazy, man. All right, so let me see. Let's see if we can get this person to get back on here. Let's try this.
Please leave your message for.
I think he's busy now, man. So, all right, guys, if you guys want to call, our phone number's off of this. Oh shit, I think I'm leaving a voicemail for somebody. That was not my intentions. Oh, am I still on the phone? How old am I that I can't figure out how to use this? I'm just going to restart my phone because I think I'm leaving somebody a long voicemail, and that's not my intentions. So check your joint. It should be ringing right now. Is it ringing?
Yep.
All right. Nick's going to take the first call over there successfully, man.
Hello. Hello? You there? You there?
We're having technical difficulties.
All right, give me 1 second.
All right, here we go.
All right, who am I speaking to?
This is Shawn Shepard. What's up, guys?
Shawn Shepard, what's going on, baby? How you doing?
Dude, I'm about 3 blocks from the Bay Bridge right now. I'm just waiting for the Niners to bring home this trophy. You know, I live right down near Chinatown, San Francisco. But I'm a diehard. I just want to say I appreciate everything you guys do. I know sometimes I come up with like the quirky little text there, but I just do that just because I have fun whenever I watch you guys. You know, like I actually work in San Francisco with a bunch of haters. All these guys are pulling for the Chiefs. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? Do you even know the history here, man? I'm 48 years old. I grew up watching this team, man. Like, I don't even know how these guys are all picking the Chiefs to win this shit. They don't even have a running game. They're 24th against the run. It's like, I don't know. They're just building this guy up, and this guy, he's due a bad game.
Yeah, you know, that the whole narrative has been like this all year against the Niners. Obviously, we all know that. To have the hate in the actual city of San Francisco is kind of crazy. You know, with people voting or rooting against them, that's kind of crazy to hear. What are you most concerned about going into tomorrow? And you know, is it the players' looseness? Is it the players not being you know, as talkative as they should be throughout this whole week through pressers and things like that? Is it just a certain position on the field that you're worried about? Give me some of the breakdown of what you're worried about tomorrow.
The only thing I'm worried about is the Niners actually getting out in too far of a lead and then kind of easing up a little bit. I don't think they're going to, but like, he's not a quarterback that you can really do that with. But I mean, I know I sent the text before over the air, you know, like I watched Elway, like get there 3 times without a run game, and it crumbles because, especially with these guys, you don't even have to worry about the run. They have no run game except running to the outside.
Right. You know, and
you know, go ahead.
And the speed that we have at linebacker, I don't think enough credit is going to, you know, this week going up against this Kansas City Chiefs defense or offense is the fact that, you know, everybody's talking about our front 4 or our front 5, if you add Solomon Thomas in there, being all first-round picks. And they're not talking about the speed that we have at the second level in the linebackers in Quan Alexander, Dre Greenlaw, Fred Warner. Just the speed that we have overall and the speed being able to cover from sideline to sideline. And you heard DeForest Buckner the other night, if you watched the presser, and he said, you know, when I go and watch tape on other teams, you don't see what we do on this team. And that's 11 hats to the football, you know, defensive linemen, running after the play, just certain things that are going on the field. And I just think that the speed that this Niners defense has is a little bit underrated and not getting enough credit.
Oh, yeah. No, they haven't been giving us credit all year. It's funny, isn't it, though? Like, even like that guy, Rex Ryan, you know, Buddy Ryan's son, and these guys that have picked the 49ers to go, you know, all year, saying they're the best team in football, and then they go back to their preseason stance or, you know, early season stance of like, oh, well, I don't know if this team can now handle the Chiefs. It's like, we've handled everybody that's coming our path. What have we lost by, 12, 16 points all year?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, we lost by 3 to Seattle. We lost by 3 to Baltimore. And then obviously I think it was a little more than 7 against the Falcons, obviously, because of that late.
8.
You know, yeah, it was 8 points because of that late, you know, screw up or whatever. The additional touchdown. So, like you said, man, this team has not been beat out. But yeah, man, final thoughts, and then we're going to get out of here, and we appreciate you. We appreciate the phone call, and give us your final thoughts on tomorrow. And if you want to give a score prediction, go right ahead.
Yeah, no, I think we're going to win 38-21.
38-21. You heard it here from Shawn, guys. All right, Shawn, man, we appreciate you, and thanks for calling in, and go Niners.
8-21.
You guys be blessed. Have a big day.
You as well.
All right, bye-bye.
I hear you got another one coming in already.
Yeah, it's not ringing on my end.
Oh, shit, I heard it beeping. I thought it was ringing on your end.
No, it was me trying to get out of the other call.
Oh, okay. I logged out because I heard it beeping so much. So I didn't want my phone to mess it up.
All right. You got to turn down the show, bud. Hello. You're on with nothing. You're on with nothing but Niners. What's going on, man? Who am we speaking to?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Theo, man. I'm from Virginia. I'm the one who just had the hashtag popping that Mike was talking about.
Oh, you had the fleek hashtags?
Yeah. That's my hashtag game, man.
Nice. What's going on, Theo?
Hey, man, I'm getting ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Like I said, my gold bar just came in today. Hey, I'm ready to go to get this number 6, man. I watch y'all all the time, man. Y'all my people. Y'all do a great job, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you. Like I said to the last person that said that, without you guys, it's nothing, man. We're nothing. So we appreciate you guys. And what are your thoughts on this game tomorrow, man?
Man, my thoughts on the game tomorrow is, like y'all keep saying, man, we not getting enough respect. All season long, we've been smacking people. We could easily be 16-0. We're undefeated right now. Because the games that we lost, we could have easily won. But at the end of the day, man, people keep talking about their offense. Like, we're the second-ranked offense in the league. Like, we put up 30-some points a game. Like, and we got the number 1 defense in the league. Like, what are they? Like, I don't understand what they're talking about here.
Yeah, Mike, do you have any touch on that? You want to talk on that?
It's a lot of hate, man. It's a lot of hate and narratives. I honestly believe that all these experts, if you are watching these teams, even if you don't watch the teams and you're a stats guy, if you're a guy who does the advanced analytics and all that stuff, whatever it is that you do, there's no way that you look at these two teams and you say the Chiefs are better. I really honestly believe they just want people to stay interested in this Super Bowl. There's no way that they think that the Chiefs are going to come in here. If Patrick Mahomes could be miraculous with his play, it's not enough because our offense is significantly better than that defense. So it's going to take a lot for them to win, and that's what we fall down on right there.
Hey,
Go ahead, Theo.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, our defense, our defense can stop them way more times than their defense has ever got a chance of stopping us. Like, they run so much man coverage, they cannot guard our weapons. Man up, you cannot do it, yo. And the game is so, man, I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm so hyped, man.
All right, man. Theo, man, I appreciate you, man. And once you get that, you got that gold bar. If we get that victory tomorrow, man, we got to get you on to do a victory shot with us. So,
most definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Give us your final thoughts or prediction if you want.
My final prediction for the score is going to be 37-21.
37-21. You heard it, guys. Theo's rocking it out with that gold bar, chilling it out, ready for the Super Bowl 54, man. He's got 37-21 with the Niners being victorious. Theo, man, we appreciate you, man. Thanks. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Appreciate y'all fellas, man. Keep it up.
All right, buddy. We appreciate you.
My dog Theo right there, man. All right, Nick, I got the next one already ready. This is his name in the chat is Daddy Miller. What's going on, big dog? Miller, where'd he go? He's still there. Come on, don't make me say Daddy, are you there? Because this now we vibe.
Hey,
there he is. Okay, Daddy Miller, what's going on, big dog?
That's what she said. Anywho, man, I just want to say what's up to the faithful. I was born in '82. I've been a Niner fan my whole life, and I'm just so pumped and so excited. And I just feel it like this is our year. This is like this team was like built to do this, and it's so crazy. Kind of like piggybacking on everybody else. I love the narrative of everybody, all the talking heads. Everybody's saying the Chiefs are going to do this, the Chiefs are going to do that. But what's great about it is that they've been doing it the whole year. And we've been slapping everybody in the mouth the whole year. And what's cool is that it allows us to stay humble, it allows us to stay hungry, and we put that chip on our shoulders. And that's something that Chris Tim kind of mentioned. I love watching Chris Tim because he's a Kyle Shanahan fan, and there's bugs with him, but he always keeps it real with him. And so that's one thing that I appreciate is that they keep hating, they keep doubting, and the only thing that's going to happen is that we're just going to keep shutting up everybody. It happened with, I remember when we were playing the Panthers, and like, oh, this is going to be the first game. They can't beat the Panthers. They have the section TV schedule. They put 50 up on the Panthers, right? And they've been saying that every time we play Green Bay, every time we play Seattle. And the most impressive thing is, even though we lost, I think our most impressive game is when we went into Baltimore in the rain, and Baltimore's been blowing everybody out at 30 points plus every single game.
Talk
and
that shit.
We lose at the last second by a field goal.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We hold them to 3 points the whole second half. Like, that was unheard of before, we played them. And so that's just a testament to this defense. Doesn't matter who they come against or what happens, we got it.
And Miller, it's funny you said we're built for this, right? The 49ers picked up D Ford knowing that his weakness was what? It's his run defense, right? This team is literally built to stop the passing game. That's literally what they're built for. Yeah, it's all being overlooked, man. My man, I see JD in the chat. JD better get in here on this, man. But like, it's insane to hear people just completely disregarding all of that stuff. So thank you for your call, man. Listen, I want a final score prediction. If you don't want to give us a final score prediction, win margin. I think everybody that's calling is going to pick the Niners.
I'm close to the other guy. I'd say something about 38-24.
38-24. We got 13 points, 14 points, and 17 points so far as the margin of victory for the Niners. But either way, it's at least 2 scores. I'm liking what I'm hearing, Nick. I really, really do. All right, man. Thanks for checking us out, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
Hey, no worries.
All right, man.
Thank you, baby.
You be safe out there.
Thank you.
All right. Damn, this is going crazy.
Well, if you answer a call while I'm on a call, I can't end the other call.
Oh,
that's
really?
I couldn't end the other call. And then when I answered it before, after you were already on, you couldn't end your call.
Oh, that's why I was like, I'm trying to hang up. Are you getting a call right now?
No. Now I am from like 4 different numbers.
All right. There's one coming in right now from a 502 area code. You see that one?
Nope.
All right. You go ahead and get yours. I just took the last one. You go ahead and get yours. I'm going to log out while you do it so that way I don't mess it up. All right.
What's going on, man? You're on with Nick and Mike. Nothing but Niners Live. Who am I talking to?
What's up, Nick? It's Bashar.
What's up, baby?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Doing good. What's up, Mike? First time talking to you.
What's going on, B? Let's go.
Super fucking hyped about this fucking Super Bowl that we're in, baby. 49ers! Yeah!
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Bashar, man, what do you?
That Casey. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, what are you thinking about tomorrow, man? What are you feeling?
This is what's on my mind, dude. I forgot what the exact number was, but I hear KC was it 24th or 26th against stopping the outside zone runs?
Yeah, 26.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mozart fucking out there around the rock. Oh, man, hopefully Breida. I love Breida. Love me some Breida, but oh, man, dude. I just don't see how they're going to fucking stop us. I don't see it. The media should be more worried about how the shitty Kansas City defense is going to stop our offense more so than how are we going to stop Mahomes.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, with all that being said, do you have any superstitions going into this weekend or anytime with football? Do you have any superstitions?
Not necessarily. I'm not really a superstitious person, but I will say this: when I kind of kept it consistent, and I'm going to keep it consistent tomorrow. The first 2 playoff games, actually. The first 2 playoff games, I wore my Jimmy G white Jimmy G jersey, and I'm definitely wearing it tomorrow. So I'm all about Jimmy G tomorrow, baby. Hopefully he gets MVP.
All about Jimmy G tomorrow. Hopefully he gets MVP. Bashar says. Bashar, man, you want to give us a final prediction there for tomorrow's game?
Oh, sure, without a doubt. I'm saying 35-20.
35-20. Obviously, that's the Niners, right?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you. All right, buddy. Where are you watching the game at? Real quick, where are you watching the game at tomorrow?
I live over here in Roseville, kind of by Sacramento. Going over to my cousin's house. He's going to be hosting. He hosts the first 2 playoff games, and I'm going to be over there watching Super Bowl without a doubt, man.
Nice.
And the day after is my birthday, so it better be a little early birthday present.
Hey, we'll take it. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Love you guys, man. Love what you guys do for all the Niner fans out there. You guys put in so much work. You guys are always on, giving us all that 49er entertainment that we need. I'm just ready. We're all going to fucking have so much fun tomorrow. 49ers, baby. Get that 6th Super Bowl ring, baby. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, Rashard, man. We'll give you a talk, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support, man. And have a good rest of the night, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Any text over there? I hear it beeping. I know you getting other calls now. Now I hear it.
Yeah, it's the phone calls coming in, man.
They're coming in like crazy, right? This is why I tried to say 3 minutes. I'm feeling like 3 minutes might be too long. All right, guys, if you're going to call in, listen, man, make sure you have the background turned off, okay? You have to mute the show once we answer your call or before we answer your call. If you're going to ring us, mute the call, okay? And then the other thing is this. How do I call? Pick up the phone and dial the number that's on the screen. If you want to be on the show in the video, send a text message to that number, and it says, link me. All right, we will send you a response with the link to join the show. You guys have 3 minutes to join, okay? 3 minutes to be on, not 3 minutes until you can join, but 3 minutes on the air, okay? Also, if you're going to join or you're going to call, let us know if you have any superstitions. And I'm sure you guys saw the video from last night. We talked about all the crazy superstitions, and Nick has something to do with eating shoestring French fries or something. I don't know what it is, but he does something with shoestrings and jerseys, and he don't wash the jerseys or something. I don't know what's going on.
I wash the jerseys. My jersey's clean, actually. It's ready.
Okay.
It's up right here.
Look at it. Look. He said, damn, man, Mike not put me on blast like that. He going to go get it. All right.
You can't see the
ketchup and mustard stains are gone.
Mustard stain, though.
There you go.
It was right in here.
Every time I got an Alex Smith jersey that's white, and I got something on my collar.
But that's a good luck jersey this year, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, man. You got to hang them colors. Let it freaking fly proudly, man. But God, I'm hyped, man. I'm excited. I want you guys to let us know if you have any game day superstitions. I might want to adopt some of them. I'll be honest with you guys. I might want to adopt some. This is the first time I haven't cut my hair all season long. I might not ever get a haircut again. guys. I'm going to have long flowing locks. I'm going to get black Rapunzel up in this point. I don't know what's going to happen, bro. I don't know what's going to happen. I may never cut my hair again. I don't want long hair. I just want shoulder length locks. That's all I'm trying to go for here. And now I'm going to be like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, guys, if you're calling in, again, mute. You got 180 seconds, 3 minutes, guys. And then we are going to move on to the next caller or participant, video person, and let us know if you have any superstitions. And at the end of your call, if there's enough time, let us know your score prediction. All right. I'm wondering, Nick, do you think there's any Niner fans, and this is going to sound crazy, do you think there's any Niner fans that think we're not going to win this game?
Do I think it's crazy? No. Because some people are just worrywarts, man. Like nerve, and no matter what they've seen all day, they're just negative people. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are some that just don't think it's possible. But that goes with any football team. That's not really that's not really just this game in general, but for some people that aren't like us or big fans that watch shows like this all the time, or talk Niners all the time and don't really dig into the film and watch the game, I wouldn't be surprised, because some people are just nervous and they're just a worrywart, and they're going to celebrate just as well as we are when it's done.
Yeah.
And I'll check that text, but I just have so many calls coming in that's all that's popping up.
Yeah. So, guys, that's the other thing too. If the calls are coming in at the same time, we can't exit the app to see the text messages, so we have to wait until the calls take a second to stop. So Nick is going to look that up now. If you want, I can log back in, but I know with 2 people logged in, it's kind of causing a little glitch.
I would rather you just pick up the calls and I'll check for text messages.
All right,
if you can. I have I just sent that to his link me. Will, I sent you a text back.
All right, cool. I'll log in after his video, after he's done on video. Then I'll log back in for the phone calls. All right.
Sounds good. And then I got another link me here. So, Yeah, so I'll do the next link me. I'm gonna write back this now. Who's this? Just so I know who it is and I can put it to the top. And I think that's pretty much all. Others are missed calls.
Where's my boy JD at? I gotta make sure we get JD in here. Guys, if you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you guys look up JD Hawk Hater TV, man. He's on here on Twitter. Subscribe to that guy. He brings it, man. I love it.
I was upset at JD. I got a bone to pick with him, so he needs to come on here.
What happened?
Oh man, I gotta pick it. Look, man, Chuck came all the way from his seats to say what's up to us at the gold mine section at the NFC Championship game before the game, and JD decided to stay up in his seats and not come say what's up before the game. So I got a bone to pick with him.
We got some beef. We beefing, man. How you vegan and you got beef? What's up?
I love JD, but I still got to bust his chops on it. But looks like we got Will up in here now. So
I'll bring him in.
Yep.
All right, Will, here we go. What's up, big dog?
What's up? What's up? What up, man? How y'all guys doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm gonna be real quick, man. I mean, to be honest with you, I really haven't been listening to any of the media or whatnot. From what I'm hearing from other fans, they're saying it's a Patrick Mahomes convention down there in Miami. So, I mean, if that's the narrative they're going with, that's the narrative they're going with. These people need to realize, man, they really ain't watching these games. What they're doing is they're going online, getting stats, writing them down, then they come on the show, and then that's how they report. You know, this is how they say Patrick Mahomes this, Patrick Mahomes that. But they don't realize the Chiefs are ranked 29th in run defense. We went against the Vikings defense and the Packers defense, and they way better than the Chiefs defense, and we slaughtered them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I mean,
Will.
They got to speak the truth, man. They got to quit lying to the people, man. Jimmy G has already proved himself during the season. The shootout with Drew Brees in New Orleans, in the game seals in Arizona, in Seattle. I mean, the people need to tell the truth, man. I mean, this defense is elite. We've been the most battle-tested team during the whole season. I mean, we've been criticized.
Yes, sir.
Our quarterback has been criticized and crucified.
Yes, sir.
It's just crazy, man. I mean, everything that we've been through in the regular season has built us for this moment. So I really don't. I really don't see them stopping us, man. I really don't. And then on top of that, you gotta forget, you got Mike Shanahan behind the scenes getting this done with Kyle. You got two brains in this operation, and that's gonna bring hell to the Chiefs defense, man. I believe our running game will be efficient, like it has been throughout the playoffs. I believe that the running game will get them tired. I do believe Jimmy G will not have to be in another shootout. I really don't. Mm-hmm. It's really gonna be up to the defense. The defense can play fundamentally sound, have their communications down pat. Keep Mahomes on his toes all game, we'll be all right. But the offense, man, I really don't see them stopping our running game. I really don't. Kyle can give you the same look and can run 20 plays out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You are absolutely right, man. So listen, man, do you have any game day superstitions? Because I agree with a lot what you're saying. I'm gonna reflect on it afterwards. I don't want to take up your time on here.
My superstition, every game I always wear a black t-shirt and my gray Jordan shorts. So I wear that every game. So that's all I do. So I mean, that's the only superstition I have, and it's been working. So, but yeah, man, I know my time is getting short, but hey, man, I like I said, I really believe the Chiefs ain't gonna stop the running game. I really don't.
All right,
I'm with you on that, Will. I'm with you on that. And you know, a stat that I had showed last night and said last night, just to compliment what you're saying about the run game and being 29th, is they give up an average of 6.8 yards a carry with motions pre-snap. And the do pre-snap motions 72.6% of the time.
And averaging 3 yards before getting touched.
Before contact. Yep, before contact. So is this going to be awesome? You know, it's going to be, you know, like I said, I'm going to be nervous up until kickoff, but once that goes, it's going to be good, obviously. And what do you think? You want to give a score prediction?
I say 30 to 20. I believe second half we run away from them. I believe that the Chiefs would try to make a comeback but fall short.
Hey, I got an over under for you. I know that's Nick's thing, but I got one for you. Y'all believe in a run game? Y'all talking about 6.8 a carry with the motion, and we do motion 70% of the time. 2.5 is the over under for 49ers punts this game. What you think?
2.5. Ooh.
Yeah, let's go. That's a good number right there. Yeah.
Man, I don't even know. That's such a good one. I don't even know, man.
All right.
I really don't.
It's all good.
Really don't. But I do think another thing, special teams, we got a Hardeman on kickoff return. We got to make sure he don't make any good runs on it, because we got to keep them like at the 20-yard line, somewhere around there. So, all right.
Well,
man.
Thanks for joining, man. We appreciate the love, brother, and keep up the support. We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Look what y'all do, man. Peace and love. Let's get this 6. Let's go.
Let's go, Will. Let's go. Let's
Nick,
go.
Man, I know he didn't answer, but I want to get your answer, man. 2.5 punts, over or under. What do you think the Niners doing with that?
2.5. I'm gonna go under.
Under, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go under. I think we do dominate the clock, and also I think that we just. I'm not gonna say we score touchdowns every possession, but I think we come out with points. Other than those times that we punt. So I'm gonna say 2 punts.
2 punts. I think that we go for it on a couple of fourth downs. We might not get all of them, but I think we're close enough where we're right there on the line. We're not going to punt. It's gonna be a fun freaking game. You know, he said something about Mostert and the carries and things like that. He didn't mention Mostert. He mentioned the run game, right? And when he said that, I was thinking about Mostert and how effective he is. I was listening to another podcast, the Better Rivals podcast, and they're all about analytics and things like that. And they had the guys on from Next Gen Stats. And they said something along the lines of Raheem Mostert is the most efficient runner of all running backs in the NFL this year. What that means is it's how far does he travel to gain a yard. So, for example, you snap the ball, but you run parallel with the sideline. You can run 30 yards and then cut up. So you ran 32 yards to gain 1 yard. You get what I'm saying? They said that he is the most efficient runner of all running backs in the entire NFL. And that's because when he gets the ball, he identifies the hole the fastest, and his speed allows him to accelerate through that hole and not look back. That is such a man, bro.
The thing about about the Niners and their run game and why they're averaging 3 yards per carry before being touched is the speed out of the backfield. The linemen don't have to hold their block as long for our guys, their vision and speed to be able to burst through the hole. So they're already past them. And then if they're not to the second level already, then you have an issue with getting touched and breaking contact and things like that. But for the most part, the speed and the explosion getting through the hole is what is definitely benefiting this run game and this scheme with this zone, with this outside zone, inside zone, whatever you want to, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So Tim kept asking if you were coming. I said, yeah, he's coming with me. And he says, last time Mike went, the Niners scored over 50 points.
He's not lying. That was a Panthers game. We put 51, I think, that game.
Yeah, and you had a Carolina Panthers fan with you.
I sure did.
Duck was out there. Duck took it like a man, though.
He took it like a champ. He even took pictures with Nuno afterwards, man. I respected that, man. I don't have any Chiefs fans to bring with me this time, so I'm sorry. I don't have anybody. Did you send the other link to the other text that you had?
I did, but I wanted to see who it was so that I knew what his name was when we were going to introduce him.
By the way, we're welcoming haters and Chiefs fans also. If you're watching this, you don't have to be just a Niners fan. You want to be a Chiefs fan to come in here and say why you think you guys are going to win. It don't matter. You don't like me personally. You want to say, hey, Mike, fuck you, whatever. Come on in, man. Let's go. I want to talk to anybody and everybody. All right. So I haven't seen anything else. I'm going to log back in then since you said you did send the text already.
Yeah, nothing.
All right. I'm going to log in. So if the phone rings.
Oh, it's Omar here. He just responded.
Okay.
But go ahead. You can. I'm going to send that link.
All right. Well, I got hold on. I just missed the call. Hold on. I'm going to call you right back, buddy. Oh, wait. Damn. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Let's go. Is this my guy Dave?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
What's going
What's
on?
up, Mike?
How you doing, big dog?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Drive it down.
All right, man. The floor is yours for 3 minutes. Let's go.
All right, brother. Hey, so one concern and one only, special teams. A little worried about Wish not being able to kick the ball in the end zone. And, they got that boy, McCall Hardman. He's legit. So, if there's any worry, that's the only worry I got for this game.
You know what's funny about that is the Niners special teams unit with Mostert and Mosley is really good as far as coverage. But we have to be worried about those guys are now starters. They're now major contributors for the team. So you substitute Mosley and you have a guy like Witherspoon. Witherspoon did have a big tackle, but it was on a muffed catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you worried that we take a step backwards now with Breida being the gunner and Mosley being the other? Witherspoon being the other gunner. Are you worried about that a little bit?
No, I think Kellum can handle the job. I just don't know about that speed. You know what I mean? And I heard that they might test Tyreek Hill back there.
Really?
Yeah. I guess according to their practices, they're thinking about putting Tyreek Hill and McCall Hardman back there to return punt.
That tells me that they're getting desperate before the game even starts.
They're definitely nervous. For sure they are.
That's a sign of desperation. I mean, we can take it as respect, but that's a sign of desperation. They're panicking already. All right, man. Dave, listen, man. Give me a do you have any game day rituals or superstitions?
I don't got no rituals, man. I leave it all up to the big man upstairs.
I like that. You know what? If I adopt that, I will be a lot less stressed. I need to do that
there we
myself. All right, so how about this? Give me a final score prediction before we let you go.
Hey, final score, 31-21, Niners all day, baby.
31-21. My man's got the Niners by 10, man. Dave, thanks for the call. Thanks for the love and support. We appreciate it.
Hey, guys, I appreciate it, man. You guys are the best.
All right, man. Thank you for the support, man.
All right, brother.
All right, Steve, we're going to get back to you. I see that you're calling in, but we got my guy Omar over here. We're going to bring Omar in next. Let me just make sure I ended this phone call before we do that because I don't want to get scared when audio just starts coming from my speaker over here. Hold on, Steve. I see you calling. We're going to get you on next, all right? I'll call you after Omar is done. All right, Steve. Not Steve, Omar. What's going on, man?
Hey, what up?
How you doing, big dog? What's up?
Good. I'm at work, but I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
That's right. You better not be at work tomorrow, man. I even called out on Monday. So what are your thoughts on this game, the upcoming game, and how you feeling about it?
We won't struggle to defend their offense, but we're going to struggle against ours.
What are your biggest concerns of tomorrow? What do you think is going to benefit the Niners, and what do you think can hurt the Niners?
I couldn't hear you.
What do you think the biggest concerns are for the Niners tomorrow in the game? What do you think can hurt them, and what do you think that they can benefit from?
I can't hear anything.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, he can't hear you, Nick. I'm sorry. Nick was asking you, what do you think the biggest benefits are for the 49ers and the biggest concerns?
Biggest concern is holding the lead. Biggest benefits is Kyle Shanahan not how he blew that lead with Atlanta. He's not gonna do that again. So I'm not. I don't know. But the run game, we get a lead. We're gonna waste time. So force Patrick Mahomes to throw, and Richard Sherman's gonna get an interception.
There you go. Now, do you have a final score prediction for us, Omar?
I don't know final score, but I feel like we're gonna start off with like a 10-point lead and then hold the game the whole way.
Never trailing. Niners going to lead from beginning to end. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, man. Hey, who's your favorite player on the team?
Right now, George Kittle.
George, oh, smart man, Omar. I like that also. All right, and then my last question for you is: do you have any game day superstitions or rituals? Is there anything that you have to do while the 49ers are on or right before they start?
So I got my Garoppolo jersey the day after the Ravens jersey. The only day I didn't wear it was the Falcons game.
All right, I'm trusting that you're gonna have that jersey on tomorrow, right?
Yep, I have it ready already.
My dog. Any final thoughts? Any final comments?
We're going for 6.
Let's get it, man. Stay faithful, all right? Thanks for this call and thanks for the support, man.
Yeah.
Get back to work and be safe out there. Don't get in trouble.
All right.
All right, that was my guy Omar, man. Thanks, Omar, for checking us out, man. All right, Nick, I heard you loud and clear. Let me just make sure I got you now.
Yep. Check.
All right, you're good. You are good, man.
Yeah, I wanted to back out maybe because I jumped back in real quick to see if he could hear me or not. But
my phone is stuck in a loop with one person. Is showing that they're calling. They're not. It's impossible for them to be calling all this time, and I can't. This app is like it's freezing up on me here. So I'm gonna force the app to stop. If you want to send the link, someone else said that they sent a text also, but I can't get to it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the text. The only thing I have is some images from people, things like that. Nobody with a link me text. So
you sending pictures? We getting like groupie pictures?
No, not groupie pictures, but
damn, I'm about to say, let's go, man. What? I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. I was just it's the alcohol, guys. I'm sorry. It's a Saturday.
It's all right.
I'm about to get us all in trouble over here, man. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? I saw somebody say those shirts look fresh. Where'd it go? That's right, guys. You can get your shirts right now. ShopNB9ers.com. Put your orders in, man. Get your shirts. And I promise you guys, we have one just to I'm not allowed to say that, right? Is that a superstition thing?
Yeah, we got a couple more ideas coming at you too, but they'll be out later next week.
Make sure you guys check the website when the game is over. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, right?
Just check the website after the game is over. But you can get that now live on shopnb9ers.com. Shopnb9ers.com. Once again, that is shopnb9ers.com, man. Can't wait. Go over there, place your orders. Let us know when you ordered one. Let us know. Let us know what it is. I'm going to go ahead and create a banner for that as well so we have it so that you guys know what that is.
Breezy, don't come in here starting shit. Don't talk junk. Aren't you supposed to be in class or at a gig or something like that? No, I'm not drunk already. I just had a drink. I said I had a drink. All right, just one. That's it. All right, and it was a beer. That's all. It was just a beer in a cup. See, my man talking about. I was just using that as an excuse as to why I was asking for groupie pictures, knowing my wife can hear me. You know how that works, Breezy. Like, come on, man. There it is. ShopNB9ers.com, baby. Hey, I uninstalled the app and reinstalled it. All right, here we go. Damn. Where did text messages go?
I just had one text message in there that said I need the link, but now it's gone.
Hello?
Oh.
Nope. It said an error has occurred. I can't even log in. This is so weird. What is my phone doing?
Your phone is being silly. I can't even do anything on my phone. Every time I go to open another thing, a call pops up.
Oh. All right, here we go. All right, I need the link. Here we go. All right.
J Bar.
I didn't see the name. I'm going to get the link. Sorry.
Okay, well, I just posted a link in there. It says need link, fam.
Yeah, someone said, should I do Hangouts? It's not Hangouts. It's not Hangouts, guys. You don't need to download anything with this one. All right, here we go. Can I call only today? Yeah, you guys don't have to do a video. All right, we got an incoming call here. Do you see that incoming call?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to answer that while we wait for the links, okay?
Yep.
You are on with Nick and Mike. Who are we speaking to?
Hey, Mike, this is Crystal, aka Peachy from Twitter.
Crystal,
I
what's
just want
up?
to make it real short. What's up? I want to make it real short. 20-17 is what I got the score at. And I was watching this YouTube thing that was on, I think it was on the Bottom Line View. I was watching the Madden simulation, and they was basically saying that Jimmy was gonna was gonna come out and throw a touchdown to Tevin Coleman, like right away. That we are not gonna start out running the football if he's gonna throw it to throw Casey off.
A passing game to start off the gate. Okay. I like that. You got to figure with everything that they've been seeing the last 2 weeks and all the media talk about the run game and how bad their run defense is. They're probably expecting and hoping to stop the run straight out the gate.
Exactly.
So they're saying, let's outsmart them and go for the run game. Okay.
Yep.
I like that. All right. And then what about a game day superstition? Do you have any of those or rituals?
Yeah. I have a teddy bear that I've had since 1984.
I love it.
That is adorable.
I love it.
I had to have my teddy bear with me, and I had lost it before the Atlanta game, and I was mad because
wait, hold on. So
it's safe to say now I got it back.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you find it?
Yeah.
Yes, I have it. It's right beside me. It's ready to roll.
Let me tell you how these superstitions are crazy, right? Are you listening? Are you listening to what's happening here, man? She didn't have her teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
Omar didn't have his Garoppolo jersey for the same. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to do our part, faithful. Y'all got to make sure y'all are ready to do it. If you have something that's lost and you can't find it, stop what you're doing. Don't watch this video. Go find whatever item it is that you need. Nick, you better have that jersey tomorrow, bro.
I didn't have this for the Atlanta game on either.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So all this stuff is piling up. All right. Any final thoughts for you? You want anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
I just want to say that you guys are doing great. I have been a Niner fan since 1980.
Okay.
And I'm just ready for 6.
That's right. It's been a long time. We got there in 2012. We didn't finish the job. I think our guys correct their ways this week, this time.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I
got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about there. We didn't even need the full 3 minutes. Okay, we got Jay Barr in here. We're going to get him in here now. All right, he looks like he's driving. I hope he's being safe, hands-free.
Yo, what up, baby? Bang, bang, Niner gang in this thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's
go. Sir. Yo, I'm on the road right now, bro. I love y'all guys, man. I wish I had known y'all back in the day. I'm on the road to Miami right now, dog. Right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? We about to smash these cats, bro.
I love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
So you're heading down to the game.
Heading to the game.
What do you think? What is one thing that you're looking forward to with this game, other than obviously the win? But what is one thing you're looking forward to this team doing and stepping up, or how do you think they step up?
I just want to shut the league up, man. They've been hating on us hard, especially with Jimmy G. So I just want them to shut that down, man. And other than that, just being with the team. I mean, I've been to several games at Candlestick. I haven't been to Levi's yet, but I live in Atlanta, so I figured, being this close to Miami, I gotta go to the bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you can't beat that, man.
I'm just looking forward to them doing their thing. I want Jimmy to really have a good game, honestly, so he can shut all these haters up, bro. I just bought a jersey too, actually, at the mall, so I'm gonna be wearing that all white joint.
What jersey did you get? The Jimmy?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to. Can I hold on? Let me see. I can't hear y'all now.
Yeah, something changed with his audio. So while he's trying to figure that out there, just be safe, man. Safety first over there, man. Safety first. All right, just get your audio figured out. I'll stall for you.
Hold on, let me put you back on Bluetooth, bro. I know y'all got to get some other calls in here.
All right, so while he's doing that, man, I have a superstition also. It's like if I get something new, I can't test it out during the game.
Nah, I don't really have no superstitions. Anything that I do special, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all having me, man. Someone was calling me while I was on. I lost audio, but hey, I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon, man. I wish I could send y'all some pics from the bowl, but we'll link up. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Proud of y'all.
Thanks, Jay. We appreciate the support, man. Be safe out there. Enjoy Miami.
Hey, brother. Take care, man.
All right. All right, we're gonna bring Tony in really quick. So we're gonna do quad box with the guests now. I think Bill was the next one in, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and pop my man Bill in. Tony, how you doing before we bring Bill on? I see my guy behind you hasn't grown any arms or any other appendages. So, but there is a banner. There is a banner though, and there's something else framed next. Every time you pop up, there's something different over there, man.
Nah, the banner was there last night, wasn't it?
The banner was there last night.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I got to stop drinking during shows. Okay, that's what. That's on me. All right. I guess I was so infatuated with the football guy over there. So, how you doing, big dog? What's up?
What's up, man? Ready?
Ready?
I don't go back to work till Monday. Let's go.
All right.
Can't wait, man.
Let's bring my man Bill in here. Let's see what he's got to say. All right, Bill. The floor is yours. I think we caught Bill with his hand in the potato chip
What's
bag.
up?
Down.
There we go. What's going on, Bill?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Not much, man. Just waiting for the game. I'm in Texas, waiting to roast these cowgirls. They're crying. Having fun. Just wanted to
Those
put out
Cowboys
some kind of.
fans don't want us to get number 6.
They don't want to see us get 6.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to see us get 6. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make a prediction. 49ers 56, Kansas City 15.
Woo! 56.
We're going to beat them down like they've never been beat before. Running their mouth, they're going to get roasted. And they can call Goodell, they can call whoever they want.
He
like I said on Rambo Sports. Like I said on Rambo Sports, those boys are in trouble.
My man got
the Niners are going to show them how great they are.
A 41-point victory, bro. Hey, Mom, if that happens, make sure you hit us back up. I will have a special gift for you. That is incredible. That is the boldest.
We're gonna beat them up.
I've heard.
I love it.
We're gonna beat them down. They're running their mouth. They're talking all that smack, like they're gonna win. That Roger Goodell got them picked. The game's gonna get thrown for them. Oh no, they're gonna get beat down. Our boy Boss are gonna eat. Armstead's gonna eat. D Ford's gonna eat. Our boys are gonna eat. They're gonna eat. And you know what? Number 41. Mosley, ain't that who it is? Mosley's going to get a lot of picks in that game. He's going to make a lot of plays in that game. Remember 41. We are going to eat.
My man not only predicted a 41-point victory by the 49ers, he is predicting 41. Mosley goes off. Bill, my favorite call of the day so far. No offense to anybody else, man, but this right here, this is what gets the juices going right here for me, man. This is what gets the juices going for me. I like somebody stepping out on the ledge and not being afraid. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. Bill, that's what I'm talking about. Anything else you want to say before you get up out of here, man?
Now, I'm going to take my girl to work soon, but, hey. Anything you want to say, babe? No. Okay.
She said no. She said no. Any game day superstitions, Bill?
Any game day superstition, we just got to watch out for those referees, man, to make bogus calls. They're going to try.
Oh, yeah. They got to protect
They're going to try. Because they want to debunk the Madden curse, but it's coming. That Madden curse is coming full effect Sunday.
All right. I like it, man. Hey, listen, make sure you get your significant other to work safely, man. You be safe and enjoy the game tomorrow, all right?
Yeah.
All right,
next time
man.
I get on, I'm going to have the next gear, but it's all I can get right now.
That's all right, man. It's better than nothing, man. 56-15. I'll be looking for it, all right, Bill?
All right.
All right, be safe,
Right.
brother.
You
I
too.
like that. Guys, the boldest of bold predictions. We got Breezy in here too now. He coming in after you get me in trouble. Now he want to pop up and be smiling and shit. Come on, man.
First, I just want to start off by saying, damn, 56-15? Woo!
Right.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, man, them shirts looking fresh, man. The gray, the black, they looking fresh, man. I got to promote that joint, yo. ShopMB9ers.com. Them shirts is fresh. I got to go cop me a couple. Now, listen. Y'all know we talked about superstitions yesterday, man. But, yo, are y'all feeling more and more like game day ready as the game is coming to near? Because I don't see us losing this game by no close game anymore. I thought at one point it was going to be close. Man, please, man. Y'all know this game about to be look, this game about to be crazy. Kyle Shanahan about to go crazy. What was the caller, the girl name that she called in? The old chick that was going to have a teddy bear since 1980. That chick said, that woman, she said that, yo, they going to come out passing the game. Who said that we was going to be passing? I'm trying to tell you, man, all we've been doing was running down people's throats. Jimmy G been taking a lot of heat. It's about to be crazy, man. Thank y'all for having me back on this show, man. I left class early. When you were talking junk to me, I was on the road watching the show. So now I'm here. You can talk junk to my face. Punk and drunk mother.
It was one drink. It was one drink.
And you always messing up your words for one drink. Talk about it, beer. Right. Ain't no beer in that cup. That's wine.
We're gonna take one more here. We got Hubba in here. He's there, or she. I'm not sure. No offense, but we can't see them. So this is gonna be audio. Breezy, I'm gonna mute you because there's a little bit of a airy sound in the background. Oh, there you go. He did it himself. All right, so we're gonna bring Hubba up now, and we're gonna give Hubba their 3 minutes. Right now. Hello.
What's up with y'all guys, man?
All right, we got the audio.
Bang bang Niner gang.
Yes, sir. The floor is yours.
All day, every day. I was just thinking they glorify the Chiefs, their receiver speed, right? They glorify their speed, and they make it seem like the Niners don't have any speed at all. Like how they talk about, oh, Tyreek Hill runs a 4.2, Hardman 4.3, Watkins 4.4, and that's all cool, fine and dandy. But they're just straight up disrespecting Debo. They're disrespecting all our backs. Like we don't have any speed. I was just kind of watching these. I kind of tried to ignore it, but it just seems like they're just trying to find ways to slander us in a way. But I don't know. I just didn't know how to feel about it when I was watching all of that, and it I know it's just noise, but I just want to see our boys ball. I really want us to give it to them, because this is gonna be the silencer, and I already know it's gonna. These boys don't know what they coming in. They really don't know what this team, what it's been through. They don't know what they don't know what we got. They don't know how we are, but we're gonna show it to them.
You know, you talked about the speed in the beginning, and it's crazy because they have chips in the pads, right? Next Gen Stats has been tracking this for the last couple of seasons, and guess what? The Niners have consistently had the fastest ball carriers in the league.
Exactly.
It's incredible that it just goes ignored. Like they'd rather support this narrative instead of use information that's readily available. They just want to say, "Oh, they're too fast." Well, we're faster. What about how their defense is, plus how fast our offensive weapons are? But they're not going to talk about that. So I get it, man. What you got to score?
Well, my bad. My audio, my video was off the whole time. My fault.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
You see the little
Say hi, baby.
Hi.
Say hi, little one. Hello. Hello.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, man. Give us. I don't know if you do score predictions or not, but score predictions.
I say Niners 34, Chiefs 28.
Okay.
That's what I'm rocking with right now.
That'll make me feel good. And I think there's a garbage time touchdown in there or something like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any game day superstitions?
I dress her up. I make sure she got her Niner gear on. She's only 4 months, so she's as old as how long our team been reigning right now.
That's awesome.
I feel like she was my good luck superstition.
That's the good luck charm right there. Oh yeah.
She's 4 months, gonna be 5 months. That's as long as pretty much the season's been going on.
That's awesome, man. She's beautiful.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Another little one into the Niner empire, y'all.
Yep, straight up. Niners till we die.
Love it. Love it.
Hey, I appreciate y'all though, bro. I really support y'all. I'm watching y'all every week. I mean, I'm watching y'all every day, matter of fact. So
Appreciate it.
keep up the good work, y'all.
Appreciate you, bud. Appreciate
Yep.
you. And 34-28, Niners.
Yep.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. And I live in Hawaii. I'm from the Bay, but I live in Hawaii right now. So it's funny. It's funny how all these bandwagon, like it's you don't. There's no solid fan base out here in Hawaii. It's predominantly Seahawk fans. But just a couple weeks ago, I just seen dudes walking down the street with Niner shirts on. I'm like, dude, come on now, don't do that.
Right. You know, hey, Hubba, I got a question for you though. My brother from the East Coast, he's never been to Hawaii. He got there 2 days ago, right? He said that he's been drinking the water and his stomach is messed up. Where can he get Deer Park or Poland Spring from? Because he's on the military base that's there, and he's saying his stomach is. He just texted me this like an hour before the show started.
He said that he got a stomach virus?
Well, no, he's saying that he thinks the water is messing up his stomach.
It could have been the water, but then again, there is like something like a bug going around over here, so that could have been that too.
All right. Is there like they have like Poland Spring or Deer Park or anything like like the bottled water companies?
So you talking about off the bottled water?
I'm asking if it's available. The bottled water, is it available out there like that?
I never heard of it, to be honest. Do you have you got your just your typical Aquafina and your Arrowhead, and it's the same water that we got, but
okay.
I never heard of no Poland Springs or whatever.
Okay. All right, I'll let him know that. I'll tell him to look for Aquafina then. That's one he should recognize.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, drink some other water. Don't drink no foreign water. You don't know what that's gonna do to you.
Yeah. All right, but thanks a lot for the support, man. We truly appreciate it, brother. Be safe.
Yep. Appreciate it, bro.
God bless, man. I love it, man. You guys see with the baby and everything. That's his good luck charm over there, fellas, man. What are y'all feeling so far? And Mike Punzel, get this comment off. All right, Sean. I see how we doing this, bro.
Yo, you're the one that said that you're gonna let your hair grow out and be Rapunzel.
I can't cut it no more. That's my new thing. It's my superstition.
Yo, man, I'm getting super hyped, man. I know Wayne's over there hyped. I know. Look at him. Look, he can't even talk right now because he's got so much background noise. He's talking about, oh man, I'm so hyped. Tony's over there just like watching whatever he's watching.
I'm watching a network.
Can't do it. I can't do it right now. I can't do it. I'm too hyped.
I love it though. I just love how these people just totally overlook this team. I love it.
It's nuts. I see JD's in here now.
That's going to be the beauty of it, the foreshadowing of everything, like just being overlooked, the whole nine. Wait. The narrative. When the 49ers win this game 6.
Hey, I'm not gonna let y'all let Breezy just sit there and sound like that. Breezy, bro, your reception is trash right now. We're gonna wait till you bounce back. You got to share this thought. It sounds like you really want to say it, but you got to give this to us when we can hear you, man. So let's bring in JD right here. Him and Nick got a beef, so I'm gonna be quiet, man. This call's all yours. JD, what's up, bro?
We got a beef.
Yeah, we got a beef, JD.
This is news to me. What happened?
What up, JD?
Hold on. So I want to know, I was in California for the NFC Championship game, and Chuck says to you, I'm going down to say what's up to Nick and Wayne, and you decided to stay in your seats before the game instead of come say what's up.
He never said that to me. He was drunk out of his mind before the game.
Yeah, he's like, I was like, where's JD? He's like, I told him I was coming to see you. And he decided
they didn't even say that. They didn't even tell me that. They were drunk, bro. I would have came by. Come on now.
I was like, dang. JD just left me. Just
he was feeling one. He was on one before the game, man. Him and his girl had to go talk to his girl's uncle who works security at Levi's. And so we split up, And I never heard nothing about I'm gonna go say what's up to Nick. If I'd have knew that, I'd have been there. You know that. Like,
yeah, I'm like, dang, man, JD left us hanging. He's like, yeah, he wants to see all the pregame stuff and everything. I'm like, but that's like another 35 minutes. I was like, you could have told me
if I'd have knew that, I would have went. I had no clue.
All right, I'll accept that. You're good. You're good.
All right.
I still love you, baby. I still love you. But yeah, I meant to text you that day, like, yo, man, how come you didn't come down and say what's up?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. That parking lot was thick, bro. It was crazy that day.
Yeah, I know. We had to be in there at 11:30, so we were in the stadium before, so we couldn't go to any tailgating or anything like that. So that's why Chuck came over to say what's up when we were at the section before the game or kickoff or whatever. So no worries, man. Like I said, I just had to bust your chops a little bit. But JD, what's going on, man? We're in the freaking Super Bowl, bro.
Man, like, this is wild. Like, all year long, we've been in conversation as being the best team in the league, right? But all year long, did we ever really think that we were going to make the bowl? Like this, like
did.
I mean, coming into this year, I thought 9-7, 10-6, and just to be where we are, it's just wild, man. And I'm excited. I'm off Monday. I took Monday off. I took Wednesday off too, just for the record. I got Wednesday off too for that little other thing, if we get to that point, but I'm not trying to jinx nothing. But man, I'm excited. I'm having a Super Bowl party at the house, breaking in my new TV, and man, I can't wait. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating. Like, I just went to the store today to get a few last minute things for my Super Bowl party. And I had to check this lady because she was walking by me talking about, oh, look at all these bandwagon fans. I'm like, I know you're not talking to me. It's just, it's serious out here right now. It's serious business right now.
JD, did you smack him with an energy drink?
Not yet. Not yet. I got one in the fridge though.
You can't beef with old ladies in the grocery store, bro.
Yeah.
You can't call me. You can't say nothing about no bandwagon around me. You can't do that. I'm sorry. That's like talking shit to my mom. Like, you can't do that. Like, you know what I mean? You can't do that.
100. You were talking about us not having us go to the Super Bowl, and I'm right there with you. I had us at 10-6, 11-5, winning the division, but losing before getting to the Super Bowl, right? Because of this youth and the age and just a bunch of things, right? And I probably would have been happy with that, right? But now that we're here, I'm obviously more ecstatic. But there's only two people that I know that had us going to the Super Bowl this year, and that's Mike, and the other one's Vic, who put $10,000 down on the Niners going to win the NFC and winning $210,000. So big shout out to him, because I don't even think, even if I had $10,000, I'm putting it down on him, because that's a lot of money to be losing. But
when did he put the money down?
Preseason. It was 22-1 or 22 or 23-1.
Wow. I know out here locally on KMBR, Tom Tolbert, the radio host, he put some money down on the Niners when it was 45-1 to win the Super Bowl. And so he's flying high right now. He's loving it. But it's just crazy, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm so, pumped up. I'm so hyped up. Like, I'm probably not sleeping tonight. Like, I'm probably not sleeping until Monday. Like, this is wild, man.
Yeah, and if things go bad, you'll probably cry yourselves to sleep, whether it be a good or a bad,
You're damn right. I'll be crying either way. I
want to know what you're feeling about this game real quick. A quick breakdown. I want to know what you're thinking about this game and going into this game. We know all the media hype for Patrick Mahomes, whatever you want to call him. There's been a lot of talk about how can the Niners beat Patrick Mahomes. It's not how can the Niners beat the Kansas City Chiefs, right? It's the Kansas City Chiefs have everything that they need to win a Super Bowl, because it's Andy Reid, if he gets this win, he's definitely, that just seals his deal for his legacy and him go to the Hall of Fame. It's been 50 years since the Kansas City Chiefs won, a Super Bowl. It's been, it was impressive that, Mrs. Hunt got to kiss her husband's Lamar Hunt trophy to get to the Super Bowl. It's all these talks, right? And in the back end, you have the little 49ers that are there. and they're just that gnat, I guess you could say, of the NFL, and they just not getting any credit. So what are your thoughts going into this game, and how do you feel heading into tomorrow's game? And just put it out there.
I mean, we've been pretenders all year long. You know what I mean? Since week one, we've been pretenders. And, if you had us at 3-13 before the season, have us at 3-13 now, in the words of Richard Sherman, but all the talk these last couple of weeks leading up to this game, it's the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be, the next dynasty. Patrick Mahomes is going to be the best quarterback of all time. It's so much pro-Chief and anti-Niners sentiment out there. It's unreal. But all you have to do is look at Las Vegas. All the money is going on the Chiefs in Vegas to win. Everyone expects the Chiefs to win, and that's huge. That's good for us. I'm happy that all the money and everyone's picking the Chiefs, because how often does that really happen? And so when I'm seeing all that, I'm thinking, hey, I like it. I'm good, cool. Keep talking about it. And you're hearing all about how the Kansas City Chiefs are so confident. They feel like it's their time, and they're so cocky and they're so arrogant right now that it's a foregone conclusion that they're going to give the trophy to Andy Reid tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that. You don't just come in and you're handed the trophy. You got to play. When the game's kicked off, you got to line up against Nick Bosa. You got to line up against, our defensive line and this defense in play, Patrick Mahomes. So as far as the game goes, I think it's going to be relatively close. I'm thinking 35-31 Niners. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But yeah, it is Patrick Mahomes against, this defense. They're not realizing that our defense is good. They're trying to discredit Patrick Mahomes the whole time. And I think that the tipping point is going to be our defense is just better than theirs. We're going to be able to score against them, and our defense is going to be able to do just enough to slow them down. And I think that's where, it works out for us. So 35-31 Niners is where I'm at. And I'm looking forward to, completing that quest for 6 tomorrow.
Nice. Mike, you got some stuff, man?
I like it, man. It's JD touched on a lot of it, man. And I don't want to, it's a lot of stuff that we've been saying already, but it's the narrative gets tired. You know what I mean? It's just so absurd with how they are. And so, look, you called us pretenders, whether you stuck with it or you didn't, whether you're picking the Niners because even though you really don't want to pick them, whatever. Tomorrow, we control our own fate, our own destinies. We don't need a single person out there to like us other than us, right? We go out there and we handle business. We took the respect that we deserve. That's it. We've been doing it all year long. What's one more game? What's 4 more quarters? What's 60 more minutes? Let's go out there and get it. And
I got this little article that I want to read to you guys and see what your thoughts are on it. And it's from Pro Football Writers of America, right? So it just came out. It says, the 49ers held a 50-minute walkthrough in the University of Miami's indoor facility Saturday afternoon before busing over to the Hard Rock Stadium for a look at the venue the day before Super Bowl 54. The walkthrough was efficient and focused as the 49ers did a final review of their game plan, with the doors of the fieldhouse closed for privacy and no music playing. Players wore dry-fit shirts printed with their numbers, shorts, and sneakers. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo was the only player wearing a helmet, so he could listen to head coach Kyle Shanahan relay the play calls through the radio. Garoppolo executed handoffs and lightly tossed the ball on pass plays as the 49ers lined up against the scout team in different situations. The offense and defense worked on different ends of the field, and the session ended with a 7-minute special teams period. We're as ready as we can be, Shanahan said. We just need the game to get here. It's been 2 weeks of practice, and we're itching to go. No players will carry an injury designation into the game. Shanahan said linebacker Quan Alexander, running back Tevin Coleman, and safety Jaquiski Tartt, who have been limited in practice on Wednesday and Thursday before participating fully on Friday, will be a full go for the game. The 49ers players on injured reserve watched the walkthrough. Everyone gathered at the midfield for a final huddle, and cornerback Richard Sherman, who will be playing in his 3rd Super Bowl, broke it down with a Niners chant. After the walkthrough ended at 1 p.m., the players boarded the buses en route to Hard Rock Stadium. I just want the guys to see it, Shanahan said. Usually the locker room is different. The field is a little bit different. Instead of them going there and being in all of everything tomorrow, I'd rather them do it today. While all of their football work was done at the University of Miami, Shanahan planned to use the time at the Hard Rock Stadium to walk through the Super Bowl's 29-minute halftime period, more than twice as long as the usual intermission, to get a feel for how long the break will be. He told the players they should hydrate and stretch for the first 15 minutes. Then they will get into their normal halftime routine at the 13-minute mark. It's going to feel like forever, Shanahan said. We're not used to that. Shanahan said the team would follow its regular schedule the night before a game with position meetings followed by a team meeting. No special guests are planned. Just us, he said. As for the message he'll give to the team on the eve of the final game of the season, I like to see how I feel right before it, Shanahan said. I am pretty spur-of-the-moment guy. No team meetings are planned for Sunday morning. Let the guys sleep in, Shanahan said, and we'll meet them in the stadium tomorrow morning. Like, I just take from that, like, Shanahan is preparing these guys, and these guys are really – and this was supposedly, like, it's called – the article is called San Francisco's 49ers Saturday Pool Report. So I just think that just shows how loose this team is and how Kyle Shanahan is thinking about every single thing that can be a distraction and putting his guys through it right now. Now, I don't know where that comes from, and I don't know if it comes from, Mike Shanahan talking to Kyle Shanahan about things to cover and things that can be a distraction or things like that. But I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are on that, and if you took anything from it, good or bad. So
they sound loose but focused to me. They sound like they're ready to go. There's no arrogance coming out of there. There's no cockiness. You're hearing all the talk from the Chiefs side. The Niners side's not like that. They're just ready to play, and I'm liking what I'm hearing. It's they're, like I said, loose but focused. They're ready.
Breezy, see if we can hear you yet.
Can you hear me yet?
Gotcha.
The most important thing I got out of that article was the fact that the whole team is mentally prepared. Kyle was preparing them mentally for all the ones that are going to have to take place as far as the long halftime spills, all those different things, when to hydrate. Like you can't teach that stuff, man. I don't know what NC's doing, and I frankly don't give a shit. But I know what the 49ers are doing, and they are prepared. Yeah, they lose. Why? Because they've been playing for one another all season long. It's like, I know exactly what my brother is doing. I know, just like Mike is able to complete my sentences now all of a sudden. Or he knows my picks before I put them, because we've learned how to become one. That's what the 49ers unit is. They're one membrane under one umbrella, and they are going to physically enforce their will on the hot team. The team with face of the NFL and all this type of stuff. I'm glad they didn't put none of those pressures on the 49ers. I hope they keep us the Cinderella team and we win the Super Bowl next year and the year after that. Let us be the underdog. Care less about respect now, because the 49ers are doing what they're supposed to do. I'm sorry, because I want you to sit there and quote what my man Jay York quoted at the end of last season. What did Jay York say about champions, my brother?
The champions behave like champions long before they become champions. And this team has that mindset. We will win a championship.
They're champions, man. They're champions here. They're champions in their heart. And they're about to be champions on the field in the biggest stage in the NFL. The biggest stage in sports. They're about to become champions. And that's why, my friend, they're loose.
Tony, what are your thoughts?
I just think from that whole article you just read, I just think three things. Number one, they're ready. Number two, they're locked in. And number three, it's a business trip. And that's it. They're there to do business, and that's it. You can keep the limelight. You can keep the interviews, Radio Row, the NFL Network. That's irrelevant to this team. They're so focused. It's a business trip. They're there to perform, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, you could tell that the guys on the staff that have been there before and done it, from Kyle Shanahan with his time with the Falcons, I'm sure Mike Shanahan had a hand in it. Richard Sherman, Robbie Gould, all these guys that have been to a Super Bowl, Joe Staley, right? Kyle Nelson. You can tell that they have all tried to make the youth of this team aware of what's at stake. Don't get out here and get distracted. Let's lock in. Let's handle business, and let's go. Nothing changes. Kyle Shanahan said this a couple of weeks ago. He said, if you're a dancer, dance. I don't want you to change who you are, because when you start trying to be someone you're not, that's when things start to go wrong. And people can see it. You can feel it. So it's a trickle-down effect, and it's been happening all season long. These guys are themselves. You guys saw the clip that came out with them practicing, all the wide receivers that were just dancing in a little circle. Everybody saw that clip, right? It's business as usual. Tony said it's a business trip, right? It's business as usual. We're not, it's a Super Bowl, we got to be serious now. Don't do that. Don't add the extra stress. You go out, you've been having fun, and that's what got you here. Have fun and continue. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I took away from it.
You know, in that video, the biggest thing I took from the receivers dancing around is how hyped they got when the receivers coaches actually started dancing. Like, that's just how loose this team is. It's just, you know, it's just awesome to see, because believe it or not, you know, everybody's talking about how inexperienced the 49ers are going into this big game, blah, 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 blah. But I said it before, and we talked about this before on the show. The Chiefs only have 2 or 3 guys that have been to the Super Bowl. The Niners have like 6 or 7. So they have more experience on our team than they do on the Kansas City side. So, you know, it's just – I'm just happy to see – you know, you could see the other night in Nick Bosa's press conference how agitated he just was getting with the questions. Like, he's just like, I want this to be over with. He's like, because somebody was like, oh, you know, are you not sleeping well or something like that about his sleep? And he's like, I'm just ready for the game to get here. Like, I just want to play football, basically, you know? So, you know, you can tell these guys are finally happy that all the media sessions and things are over, and they're just being able to lock in the football. And I believe, you know, you heard other guys say that they were just staying in their room and studying on their free time. They didn't really do anything. And I think what's going to happen is, if they win this, I think they're going to stay down there with their families, and they're going to celebrate, and they're going to enjoy Miami as a Super Bowl champion instead of celebrating, playing a game, and losing and not being able to feel that. The buildup is just there, but I think that our coaching staff, front office, the players, they're just like Tony said, locked in. It's a business trip. And after the business is done, they'll celebrate the ways they need to celebrate. And it's just awesome, man. It's just awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to read this comment here on the screen.
I just accidentally hit it.
It's all right. I still have it up on my screen, but it was from B Water, my friend. It was a $5 contribution. The second one of the show. Thank you very much. It says, my Homer, going to back into the bushes tomorrow like the Homer Simpson meme when we beat them. Let's add another jewel to the crown tomorrow. All right. So that was his comment there. Contribution. Thank you for the support. All right, guys. I think it's time to get back to the phone lines. What do you think on that?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it.
Good with that, Tony, man. You popped in late. We've heard from you less than anybody else on the panel, man. What's up? Nick,
I'm waiting to talk.
You don't have any other thoughts?
JD and Nick are talking, so I'm just waiting for the opportunity.
I'm giving you the floor now before the phone starts ringing.
You know what I have to say? It's a business trip, Mike. This is all about, you know, them not being respected. This team's 100% focused and locked in, ready to roll. They're prepared like no other. And listen, this is done. This bullshit's done. It's about going out on the field and playing now. That's all it's about. The media, the everything. It's done. Let's get on the damn field 6:30, kick this damn ball off, and let's get it, because this team is ready. I'm telling you right now, it's ready. Everything you're reading, everything you're seeing, like, you know, of course, from the 49ers end of it, not the national media, but everything that's going on, it's ready. They are ready. And the whole thing with Vegas and this bet, this line of 1.5 points. So basically, in order to win an NFL game, you need 1 point higher than the other team. Am I correct? So you're basically telling me the Kansas City Chiefs are only a 0.5 point better than the 49ers, or the 49ers are half a point less as good as the Chiefs, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
They want everybody to jump on the Chiefs saying 1.5. Ha, this is easy. Vegas is going to make a lot of money. Bring it in, because that's what it's about. I'm ready. Whatever you guys want to talk about, Mike, whatever you want to do, let's do it. I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to read this message here. This is, again, Be Water, my friend, 3 times now. He's 3-peating here. Hey, guys, in a presser response to the dancing, coach said, I believe if you can't be your true self, you can't be your best self. I mean, that sums up exactly what I was saying there, you know. Okay, Breezy is going in the house. That sums up exactly what I was saying about him before, you know. And this is, you know, this has been Kyle Shanahan's message all along. When everybody else was mad at Kendrick Bourne for dancing, not even this year, last year. Oh, look at all the drops, but he's dropping passes, he's lining up the wrong way. Shanahan said, I don't get mad at him. And he's the same exact way when he messes up in practice, and I yell at him. He's high energy, he likes to move, he doesn't be still, and that's who he is. He also is the type of guy that doesn't let any moment get bigger than what it is. He plays the same exact way, down in and down out, and whether you like it or not, I know exactly what I'm going to get from him. That's what Shanahan is looking for. He is looking for the models of consistency here. And you're getting that with these guys, and you only get that if you allow these guys to be themselves. When he's asked about Jimmy Garoppolo being a leader or not, he doesn't care if he's a leader. If he's not a leader, don't be a leader. If you're not a vocal guy, don't be a vocal guy, because he says it all the time. They're going to know if it's fake. And if it's fake, they'll never forgive you for it. Be sincere and be yourself. The rest happens naturally, man. And
100%.
That right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's really good.
100%.
We got another one here from Shawn Shepard, and this one is they can't stay, have to go to the San Francisco parade. He's talking about the team there. You know, they're not staying over there. They got work to do. There's one more meeting after this, and that's going to be that parade down the streets of San Francisco, not Santa Clara. They're taking the trophy back home, man. How cool is that going to be, Tony?
Man, listen. Oh my God. It just needs to be tomorrow. But what sucks about it is I got to do 16 hours on Monday.
Oh, I'll be trying to get 16 hours of sleep on Monday, bro. I'm going to be wired. Let me tell you, bro, wired. Let me tell you how wired I plan on being. I am trying to sneak a bottle of alcohol into a bar tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to sneak bottles of alcohol into a bar tomorrow, bro. Like, come on, man. Have my big purse.
Man, let's go, bro. I'm so ready. I mean, what do you want to talk about? You want to hit the phones? You want to open it up?
Yeah, we're gonna get back to the phone lines here. Let me see what's happening. Hold on, let me pull this back up here. I got a missed call. This is an international one. I will call them back. Wait, hold on. Wait. We got one here. Let me call this person back first. Oh, wait, never mind. The international call is ringing. Let's answer it. Hello. Oh, wait, I think my Bluetooth turned off. Hold on 1 second. My bad. All right. Hello?
Yo, what up, Mike? What up, Timmy?
What's going on? Who we speaking
with?
With?
Quest for 6, Lee.
Quest for 6. What's going on, man? You got 3 minutes, big dog. The floor is yours.
Bird. Yeah, now I'm hyped for tomorrow. I like a lot of you old school United supporters. I've never seen us win a Super Bowl, so for me tomorrow will be huge. You know, if we can win it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's going to be huge for a lot of us, man.
I still like a lot of the media writing us off, but I think they're not giving us enough props. You know, they don't realize our defense is a top 2 defense, and in our Super Bowls, top 2 defenses are 3 and 4. Teams with more than 57 or 55 sacks are 6-0 in the last 15 years.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So I think we've got a real good chance. You know, you look at our strengths, our run game, and our pass rush. Mm-hmm. That's going to minimize their strengths and show their weaknesses, because they're bad against the run, and they're also they rely on their passing game.
All right. So, what is your biggest concern for the 49ers for this game tomorrow?
Biggest concern?
Yep.
Probably just keeping our errors low, you know, not making any big mistakes.
Self-inflicted wounds,
you know, we can't afford
turnovers.
to say Jimmy can't afford probably to throw too many INTs or mistakes on the special teams off kickoffs and stuff like that.
I get that. Those are game-changing moments right there, you know. An untimely interception, or you hold a team to 3 and out and you muff the punt. And they recover it now right outside their end zone. Those are crucial information, you know. And a lot of people, Nick included, you know, and myself included too. I won't just say Nick. We want to see more from the special teams unit, but those are some of the gambles that you take when you try to do more. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be very interesting. All right. Tell us about your superstitions. Do you have any game day superstitions?
Nah, I'm probably gonna wear my jersey I've been wearing all year because I haven't lost when I've worn it. So I'll wear my 4-0 Montana jersey. No, he never lost in the Super Bowl, so I think he predicted Niners Chiefs too.
I mean, he probably did, and just like he made his pick, he posted a picture on Twitter with his custom jersey. The left half of it is the Chiefs, the right half of it is the Niners. It says Montana across the back, and he says the winner will be my team. That's it. He would not make a choice.
Yeah, but if you notice that he used the number 16 instead of 19.
Well, he has to.
No, he doesn't have to. He was 19 with the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying he would use the 1?
He used the 1 and a 6 instead of a 1 and a 9.
Oh, but I see what Tony's saying because we're the right side of the jersey. So the 6 is from the red of the Niners.
He made the Niners the right side.
The white side, yeah. The white side is the red and the.
He covered all his grounds well.
He had to do that.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's smart of him. That was really smart of him.
Do you have any superstitions, Mike?
Oh, yeah, I have a ton of them, man. I got to get my buffalo wings with the bone in. I can't get, like, it has to be buffalo wings, bone in. I cannot wear a jersey. I have a pair of socks. I'm not going to chance it. It got too close last time. I have a pair of socks I'm not going to wear. They're 49er socks. I have to have my flag on my car also. It's something I didn't say last time, but I have 49er flags that I stick in my window, and one actually broke. So I have to go to my garage and get the other one out. I haven't pulled those out since we moved into the house, but I got to have my 2 flags on my car for while I'm out there. And I think that's it, right, Nick? I don't think I'm going to do much of anything else. I mean, you know, like I have my pregame rituals where I'm standing up and things like that. I get, you know, a little bit of the jitters and all, but
bro,
yeah.
My ass might make you sit in the same corner you were in last time.
That's where I want to sit. I'm be honest with you, man. I like that little nook over. It's away from the chaos, but close enough where when I want to get up and talk shit, I move right back over there. That's the spot I want to get.
Not me. I got to be on that one TV that's the mainstream,
so
I don't hear people cheering or anything else. Nah, I
get it, man. I promise you, I get it. So, all right, man. Thank you for the call. We really appreciate it. All right.
No worries. Thanks for everything you're doing, Ben. And Nick and Mike and Tony and all the other guys, Breezy. Let's get it tomorrow. Go Niners.
That's right.
Let's go.
Quest for 6 continues, man. I
That's
love that, man.
That's our buddy from Australia, correct?
I think so, yeah. I think that was – hold on. I can tell you. Give me 1 second.
Quest for 6, I believe he's from Australia.
I just, elbowed my daughter in the ear. My bad, baby. Daddy is sorry.
While you're doing that, my mom said, go out to the parking lot, pop that bottle of SF champagne.
What do you say?
Mama Duke's up in here. I see her watching our show.
That was from New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah, that's it. New Zealand.
New Zealand.
So, Australia area.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's mom? I didn't know that was – okay. I saw that message. I didn't know that was her. What your mom even watches the show? That's support right there. My punk ass mom is a Cowboys fan. She won't watch the shows. That's all right. That's all right. She loves me though. My mom still supports, so it's all good. What, baby? Okay.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Let's see.
I had another caller that was trying to get in while I was on that last call, so let me see if I can get them back on here now, all right? It was this number here. I'm going to try giving them a call back. I'm going to do what I hate. When somebody calls me and I say, hey, who is this? Like, yo, hey, this is Mike. Who's this?
Oh, hi, Mike. This is Mark.
Mark, what's going on, man? This is you're on live with Mike, Nick, and Tony, and Nothing But Niners, man. You got 3 minutes. The floor is yours, brother.
All right. I just want to say I love your show.
Oh, thank you, man. We
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Hey, quick concern. I noticed the referees are going to be holding their flags when the four pass rushers going after Mahomes. What is your take on that? And what's all this Kool-Aid that NFL Network, ESPN, and FS1 is drinking?
You said the refs are not going to be holding their flags when we're going after Mahomes, or they will be holding?
No, they are. They are going to be holding their flags to give them more time. That's my concern.
Oh, okay. So they're not going to be calling like holding penalties against the
right. Okay. And but your friend made a good point about the Vegas. 70% of the money is going to KC, which is in favor of us.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
What are your thoughts on that?
Because Vegas always wins.
Do you guys have any thoughts on that? I mean, so this is not the first time I heard that. I think we had this question last night also, right, Nick, in the chat? But I thought they meant it the other way around. I was like, all right, if we're pass rushing, they're not throwing flags on us, because I'm thinking about penalties on us. Anytime someone presents a generic question like that, I'm thinking you're talking about penalties against the Niners. And so I took it as they're not going to call us for the late hits and personal fouls and roughing the passer, but they're saying they're going to allow them to hold when we're rushing them.
Right.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Oh no, that's not challengeable, right? It's only pass interference that they may challenge.
Correct.
There's holding on every play. Every play of every snap. There's someone grabbing something. It's, the inside of the jersey, the outside of the jersey. But if it's blatant, they have to. And if they don't throw a flag and it's a blatant hold, then there's going to be a problem, because that means, I'm not saying it's fixed by all means, but that's another challenge for the 49ers. So listen, I hope they let him play a little bit by not, if it's a blatant call, they have to drop a flag, throw a flag. But on the other hand, I don't want the petty stuff called, even if it's in favor for us, because this is a big game and there's a lot on the line, and let them play.
Yeah, that's my only concern, is they're trying to keep it close because from a blowout.
And that's what I was just going to say. And my feeling on it is there's a lot more percentage betting on the over than there is the under when you come into those terms. And obviously, if they want to win, if Vegas wants to win, my Siri, I hit that button trying to charge my phone. If Vegas wants to win, they want to keep it to the under more so than the over, where most of the bets are going. So it really comes.
Yeah, because I'm from Vegas.
What's that?
I noticed they're the ones that set the odds and the over and under as well.
Correct. So I think a lot of it will have to do by how the game goes and when they start calling those calls. And if you believe in rigged football games or fixed games or betting or things like that, that is where it would come down to me is in, are they close to getting that? Are they close to getting that over, or where they're going to lose a ton of money and a ton of people are going to win money? Those type of things for betting, because no matter how much we want to deny it, there's a lot of things that are probably rigged to a certain point. I mean, you have referees that have gotten in trouble for, basically calling games to where they win, type of things.
Right.
So, would I take it as a concern? Probably not, because I mean, I'm truly believing that this game is not going to be. I believe this will be a really good football game either way. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. But for me, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. But I am concerned about it in certain portions and certain parts of the game.
Okay, and last question. What is the difference between this Niner team and the 2012 Niner team when we had Kaepernick and that defense?
All right, this is going to be a long answer, so we're going to answer that one off the call, though, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it, guys.
All right.
Go Niners.
Man. Go Niners. Let's
we didn't get a prediction. We should have got a prediction.
Wait, he's still there? You still there? No, he hung up. Sorry, guys. He's got the Niners winning, I'm sure of it. And I think I'm still connected to the phone call. My phone, I can't hang up for some reason. So, all right. I think we hung up. All right. What's the difference between this team and the last Super Bowl team, guys?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, please.
Okay, listen. I was driving home from work today. I listened to the Navarro Bowman KMBR interview / Radio Row podcast, whatever the hell you want to call it. And he compared this team versus that 12 team, 19 team versus the 12 team. And for him to come out flat out and say, this team is a lot more tighter, a tight-knit group than that 12 team, that is huge. And that speaks volumes. The guy's been around the team for what, the last 2 months? You know, he was at the Terrell Owens thing, the game that, well, longer than that if he was there. But he's been seen around the stadium, around the facility. He's down in Miami. He's been around the practices, I'm sure. He was probably at the playoff games. So for him to come out and say that, I just think this team is I don't even know, but
I feel like it's obvious though, right? Like he can't. There was a lot of egos in that locker room.
He said there were a lot of eyes.
Yes, in that 2012 locker room, this is a better team. This is a better unit here. You have guys like Bowman, and you heard Bowman when all those guys left. You guys know what I've done, my accomplishments, right? I'm not here to train some other young guy to take my job. That was his motto, right? I don't know if Patrick Willis is really like that, but Patrick Willis was Patrick Willis. He was viewed as the best at his position in the entire NFL. We know about Alden Smith, and he didn't care about the team or the values of the team. I'm here to do my job, and that's it. Justin Smith, not that he wasn't a team guy, but he was a guy who stuck to his own. Justin Smith went in there, he did his job, and then that was it. Same thing goes for guys like Ian Williams. You know what I mean? Dante Whitner. These guys were all brought in from all over the place. You know what I mean? Dante Whitner was a free agent guy that was an acquisition. There was no fraternity of brothers, right? They didn't come up. They didn't go through the losing and then start winning in. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys were brought in, and then there was success. They had one down year. They added a couple of edge pieces, and the next thing you know, we're in the playoffs with Jim Harbaugh.
Hey, Mike, could you just post the number because this guy Stefan is asking, how do I call?
Yeah, we'll get it.
Go ahead, Nick.
I agree with both of you. Obviously, the tightness, the tightness of this team, the eyes and things that you're talking about. But for me, I'm going to go to a little bit different, separate direction than you guys are with players. And I'm going to go with the general manager and the head coach calling the plays. To me, that is the biggest difference on this team. We couldn't even get tightness between our head coach and our general manager in 2012. Our general manager and our head coach are two of the tightest duos in the league right now. Not only just those two, it goes as far as Adam Peters, Parag Marate, the play calling, the coaching staff, just in general, how close they are. And I think the tightness of these players stems from what they've brought into this culture. And what I mean by that is who they brought in. You heard Navarro Bowman say on that presser that he did with Matt Miyoko or KMBR or whatever it was, where he said, I had, these guys came in here, they did what they felt was right for this team, and they hurt some feelings, mine included. But in the end, it's a business, and you see which way they were going with it. I still wish I was here because I think I could help. But this team is really close-knitted. They are playing for each other. And like I said, the playing for each other that you touched on, Tony, the tightness, I really believe it boils down to and stems down to John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. One, you have a different play caller. Two, the general manager and the head coach work hand in hand. And Jed York is sitting to the side. And you've seen that at the NFC Championship game when Jed York was going to be handed the trophy, and he said, give it to him. From Mike Shanahan. Give it to him. I don't even want it. Give it to him. because this is what he's doing. And I think that the fact that Jed York took that backseat ride, told the fans that he would get it right, hired John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, and gave them 6-year contracts because it wasn't going to be something easy to get through, and put all the trust and ability into their hands to build this team the way they want. I really believe that that's the deciding factor between this 2012 and the 2019 team, as well as what you guys are talking about. Tightness, the players, speed, just a bunch of different things, but I really think it starts at that top level.
Yeah, we have players here that fit the system, and that's huge. We don't have the fastest of the fastest. We don't have the strongest of the strongest, but these guys are handpicked for the system. The play calling is better on both sides of the ball. It's just a different team. It's a better team. And I saw that person saying that they wanted to get in on here. We'll put the number back up there. You save the banner, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. The phone number is going across the bottom of the screen. If you want to call, that's the number that you call. If you want to be on video,
you got
a text message that says link me to that number.
That number is a 1-2 in front of it, guys, for those that are calling outside the country.
Oh, we got a link me here. Hold on. I see it. Click Trey. And that's the one right there. All right, I'm sending the link to someone. I'm going to answer this call here. Oh, where'd the call go? Where'd the call go?
I don't know. I have a 502 number popping up. Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, I had a 202, but you can get that. You can get the 5. Don't put that number on the screen. You got it?
Yeah. What's going on, man? You guys are live with Nick, Mike, and Tony on Nothing But Niners. Who are we speaking to?
I don't know. I have a 502.
Hello?
Hold on, just a second. Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
You there?
Yes.
All right. What's going on, man? You're live with Nick, Mike, and Tony on Nothing But Niners. What's going on?
He's got to shut the back off.
Can you mute your background for us, please?
Yeah, I'm trying to. My phone's not, or my TV's not cooperating.
No worries.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out a couple things. I've been avoiding the media myself, and I think that for the most part, it's extremely biased in favor of the Chiefs. And if you look at the resume of the Chiefs so far this season, they've looked rather mediocre and average. Especially playing against the Chargers and struggling against the Vikings, and if you look at them going into the playoffs as well, they're a very underwhelming team. They have McCoy at running back, who on a good day he basically averages about 60 yards a game. So I think if you look at the parallels with this team this season, the last time we won the Super Bowl, 25 years ago, it was at Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami on the 75th anniversary, and now it's the 100th anniversary of the NFL. So plus you see the parallels as well with the Shanahans, with Mike calling the shots with that Super Bowl 29 team, and now you got Kyle as head coach. So I mean, I just think that this team is built and kind of galvanized in the sense that it's a predominant defense, and also a very well balanced offense. And I think that delving into it a little bit more deeply, I would say that to try to use a little misdirection, I think Kyle Shanahan will try to get the Chiefs to believe that they're going to run the ball and be a run heavy game. But I think that Jimmy Garoppolo is just going to come out and completely just obliterate them through the air, because he has that ability. And Stephen A. Smith just keeps running his big mouth because he's good at one thing and one thing alone, and that's being wrong. And so I just think Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to be porn star Jimmy anymore. He's going to be primetime Jimmy after this game, and I think he's going to be the Super Bowl MVP. So
nice.
that's my take on the whole situation, because I usually get the jitters and the butterflies in my stomach before certain big games, and there's no game bigger than this. But this Chiefs team does not really make me feel nervous in any way, shape, or form.
Nice. All right, well, Give us a score prediction, and then we'll talk about it.
I think realistically, I think we're going to jump out to probably an early lead, and that's going to be something that's going to accumulate throughout the game. But I think by halftime, we'll probably realistically go into halftime 21-7. And I think after it's all said and done, I think it's going to be 41-24. I think the Niners are just going to get off to an early lead, and we got our defense just going to clamp down on them. And we're already anticipating a passing attack because this is a team that Green Bay's already beaten them this season. I know they didn't have Mahomes. The Vikings went in there and just ran wild on them and nearly beat them at Arrowhead Stadium. And not to mention, this is a team that lost to the Colts when they had Mahomes. Jacoby Brissett or whatever his name is.
Brisket, I'll take Brisket. Brisket's good.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this is not the 72 Dolphins we're talking about, but the media is going to just hype it up, and I think it's because you're looking at the waning years of Tom Brady, so they're wanting to try to fill in the they're just trying to use him as a placeholder. I guess Mahomes to a certain extent, but I think Jimmy Garoppolo comes from a pedigree, obviously, being the backup for Tom Brady as long as he was. He picked up lots of things throughout throughout his 10 years being a backup quarterback. And another really interesting parallel is too as well is that Steve Young was the backup to Joe Montana for many years as well, and he picked up a lot of useful information and just knowledge from Joe Montana, and that immediately translated into the 93-94 season, and you can just see that the composure that team had then. So, plus, I think Kyle Shanahan's the second coming of Bill Walsh.
Yeah, no, I agree. So, all right. So, we appreciate your phone call. We're going to go ahead and discuss it here. And thanks for calling in, bud.
Oh, you're welcome. You guys keep up the great work. And I'll just throw in one thing. My superstition so far this season has been watching you guys. So, the one time that I did miss one of your podcasts was the Atlanta game. So I think you can see what the outcome of that game was. So
nice. Well, hey, I'm glad to be part of your superstition, man. Thanks for all the support, the love, and everything that you guys show us over here at Nothing But Niners. And appreciate you, and go Niners, man.
Go Niners indeed. Thank you so much. I've been a fan since '89, and I don't intend on stopping anytime soon.
Yes, sir. Faithful now, faithful then. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, all gas, no brakes.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Let's go. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you.
That is dope, man.
Yes, sir.
I forgot that we started doing like pregame and halftime shows this year. So maybe we're the superstition, man. Oh, snap. I like that. I like it a lot. All right, let me see what's going on with these. My phone was going off while you were on the phone, so I know you were getting stuff over there. Let me see here. Just going to knock my table, huh?
Did you guys take anything away from what he was saying?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff that. Sorry, it's a lot of stuff that's been said, and we're going to get repetitive as we start to have more and more people on. But when it all comes down to it, it's about who's going to work harder for this one, man. If the Niners are going into this thinking that we have to worry about officials and we have to worry about this and that, it's going to be a problem. We just have to work harder, make it so that they can't be a factor. You know what I mean? We have to take advantage of Kyle's supreme. Kyle doesn't have to be better than Andy Reid. Kyle has to be better than Spagnuolo. You know what I mean? Andy Reid doesn't have to be better than Kyle Shanahan. He has to be better than Saleh. And so we got to stop trying to compare offense to offense. None of that's going to make a difference. And the bigger gap is going to be our offense against their defense. It comes down to that, man. I just don't see it being a factor any other way.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I'm seeing some rumors that John Lynch did not make the final for Hall of Fame again this year.
Nope, he didn't. They took Atwater.
Yeah, they took Steve Atwater. So, that just stinks, man. Like, you're there, you're in Miami, they're doing it, you're in the Super Bowl, and, you've been going, what? This is his third year? Is this third or second? Third year. Second year. It is third. Yeah. The very first year he was here.
I'm pretty sure the first year here he was one of the finalist guys. I'm pretty sure.
So, either way, 3, 2 times, whatever, man. This guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and it's just, when is he gonna stop being snubbed, right? Maybe John Lynch should have a T-shirt like Zadarius Smith had with the snubbed, and just like throw his shirt up type thing. But eventually he'll get in there. But it's just sad because I thought all ends would have met this year. You know what I mean? The team he's the general manager of is in the Super Bowl. They're there. I just wished it would have been coming. But do you guys take this as like? I know this maybe is kind of weird, but do you think that the players take fuel in that? Like feeling like he's snubbed?
It's weird when the caller was talking about Lynch being in the Hall of Fame and things like that. I was saying that maybe it'll help us. Hey, coach, or GM, we got your back. We're going to make them talk about you a little bit longer. I was thinking that when it was being said, but at the same time, I could see myself like, it's got nothing to do with him. But,
Dre Berry says, Matt Mayoko just reported that John Lynch has been a finalist 7 times already. 7 times as a finalist. That's crazy. Atwater's a beast. Don't get me wrong. It's just sad for John Lynch, man, because he keeps trying to get that knock on that door, and it just doesn't happen. So it'll come.
He'll eventually get there. He's still young enough where he's relevant. What they don't want are for memories to fade of other people. You guys, there's a little bit of politics involved in it. It's not just merit. You'll see guys get in before him that you're like, there's no way he was better than him at the same position.
Yeah, well, you heard Navarro Bowman talking about it with Patrick Willis too this year, because he only played 8 years and other guys that played 15, they get the nod before the guy who only played 8. But, he was saying how Patrick Willis laid it all on the line and played out, gave it everything he had in those 8 years just as well as he did. And, it's just still like.
But you're going to hear that with Kuechly also, right? I heard people saying, "Oh, he's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer." He played the same amount of years as Patrick Willis. So how is it any different? You know what I mean? So listen, it's a new day, it's a new game.
Jed York just put out a tweet and he says, "Love you, JL. Your time will come. # let's finish it." And John put out a tweet, says, "It's an incredible honor to be a Pro Football Hall of Fame finalist. I want to congratulate all of those that have been selected to this year's class. I believe my time will come in God's time. Faithful, let's go win a Super Bowl." So those are like the 2 tweets from those two that just came out. So, it probably still hurts him deep down inside, but he also knows that there's unfinished business as well as Jed York does. And, that's what they're at right now. So.
Maybe he gets in as a GM if he creates this dynasty.
Wouldn't that be something? Now, do they have the same rules where you have to be retired to be in as a front office guy?
I don't know if it's a GM. I know a player you have to be 100%. You have to be X amount of years retired. Did they say anything about Brian Young?
Brian Young got snubbed too, I believe.
You can't blame that on longevity. They just didn't like those Niners teams, man. That for a team to be as dominant as they were, they don't have as many people in there as you would think. They put damn near that whole Cowboys class in there.
That whole class went in.
Yeah.
Not the Niners though.
Yeah, it's I've never seen anything like that before, man. It's whatever.
Jerry Jones.
I don't want to start getting angry.
Yeah, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, he get in this year? Was it
No.
last year, right?
Last year, I think DeBartolo got him.
I thought Barlow was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
I think Jones was last year, but I'm not sure. But either way, hey, look, I'm not trying to have no negativity right now, and that's what I'm actually bringing you right now. So I apologize. I'm all about this positivity right now, because that Super Bowl 54, I shouldn't even change it up. Super Bowl Fred Warner because I can't change it up. That's what I've been calling it the whole time. So let's do this, man. If you guys want to call in, that number's at the bottom, 1-628-888-3443. If you want to join in on the conversation on video, just send us a text at that number and say link me, and we'll send you the link.
By the way, the last link me I got, I sent it in, and that person hasn't popped up yet. Hello? Damn, my microphone turned off again. Hold on. All right, there you go. Hello? Nope. It was on. I think there's a slight delay. All right, there we go. You there?
Yep, I'm there.
All right, who we speaking to?
This is Steve.
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 All right, what's going on, man? 3 minutes. The floor is yours.
Okay, so first of all, I don't get where everybody gets this idea that Andy Reid deserves a Super Bowl. Okay, all that stuff that he did in the past has nothing to do with now. Okay, just because he loses with the Eagles, just because he's thought of as this great offensive mind, doesn't mean a goddamn thing. So as far as everyone's concerned about Andy Reid getting his precious Super Bowl, they can go fly a kite for all I care, because it doesn't matter. He doesn't deserve anything. If you want that Super Bowl, you got to go get it. So there ain't no such thing as deserving a Super Bowl just because you're getting older and you haven't won one yet. And as far as Patrick Mahomes goes, I'm glad that they're talking him up, that they're building him up, because if he doesn't perform as good as they think he will, it's another story where their famous quarterback didn't do it for them, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Because the thing is, with this whole Chiefs team, they're so cocky, they're so arrogant. They think that they're just going to grab this thing. But let me tell you something: the Super Bowl has never been that predictable as everybody thinks. Go ask Tom Brady what happened to him and why Eli thought of him as a Hall of Famer. So the whole thing about this Chiefs are just going to walk away with it, it isn't going to happen. Super Bowls are always unpredictable. And if anything, defenses do win championships. And this defense seems very close. I'm glad to hear about everybody head to toe, from offense hanging out with defensive players and special teams getting involved. This is amazing. And I can't wait for the Niners to shock the whole damn world, especially that Stephen A. Smith guy. That guy is so damn stupid, and he knows why he chose the Niners. He didn't choose the Niners because, oh, Jimmy's the fourth guy that they're talking about. No. The reason why, because when I went into the season, I didn't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo because I thought he was going to get hurt again, or possibly wasn't going to play as good because how he did the previous season when he had a little sample. But he's grown, and the Niners all grown. Everything has been happening to us, not just by luck, but because we worked hard for it. And now it's time to pay the dues. And as far as Brad Pitt being a Chiefs fan, who gives a damn? This is World War Z Part 2, baby. And you know what? He ain't going to make it. Because the thing is, this team is going to tear them into an asshole. And I can't wait for it to be shown around the whole damn world. Because I just can't stand this damn Chiefs team. It's like they're the perfect child or something.
Yeah.
But you know what? I just can't wait to kick their fucking ass, drink my Gold Bar whiskey. Thank you guys for telling me about it. I bought it for someone's birthday, and we're going to get fucked up. I can't wait.
Go!
Everybody just have a great time tomorrow.
Let's go. That's what I'm
Let's
talking about, man.
Hey, boys.
That's my dog.
My prediction is I believe it'll probably get a little crazy second half coming into it. They're going to probably try to come back on us. But I still think that Robbie Gould's going to end it for us on a great drive by Jimmy Garoppolo. So I think it's going to be 34-31. That's my
nail biter. A nail biter. Okay.
And that's what's going to be.
All right.
You guys have a great one. Smoke cigars, drink Gold Bar, and have a lot of sex. Goodbye, guys.
That's my guy. Steve, man. Oh, I love it. I love it. Drink Gold Bar, have a lot of sex. Go Niners. Get that 6th trophy, man. That's what I'm talking about. How many people are going to have kids because of this weekend, and then they're going to be a bunch of Jimmys running around the world?
So, comeback player of the year, Ryan Tannehill.
Come on.
Are we serious?
I mean, he came back.
I mean, you understand.
No, you don't understand. What did he come back from?
No. There is no understanding. Like, what?
How is there not understanding? The guy overtook a starting quarterback spot that you drafted a first-round pick in, and took that team to the playoffs.
What did he come back
from? Not to understand.
What did he come back from?
Huh?
What did he come back from?
No, he didn't play. He got hurt in Miami. Miami traded him to Tennessee. He took the starting job away from Marcus Mariota and led that team to the playoffs. So that's. I mean, I don't agree with it. I think Jimmy, because he legit tore his ACL, but the way you got to look at it is I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I can understand why they picked him. Because they were legit nothing. They were borderline they were like in jeopardy of not even making the playoffs. And this guy took over and took that team to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, but the Niners were a second pick overall last year with a guy who had an ACL injury and takes his team to 13-3, wins the number 1 seed in the NFC, and goes to a Super Bowl. That's way more than what Ryan Tannehill did by taking over for Marcus Mariota in a judgment call.
I'm telling you my thought, my opinion.
I know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying my theory on it is you didn't come back from something. Like you were awarded a starting position because Marcus Mariota wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. And then you play well, but you didn't get the number 1 seed in the NFL. You went to a playoff, but you're not in a Super Bowl. And here you came back from an injury that wasn't a complete injury, as in put you out for the entire year. So.
Oh, wait, so he did have an injury last year?
Yeah, he got injured with the Dolphins last year.
Right, but I don't think it was a season-ending injury.
He didn't finish the season. I know that for a fact. Because my buddy's a Dolphins fan. He was pissed that it's another season down to 2.
I thought they just moved on from him. I didn't think
they moved on from him this year, not last year. They traded him this year.
You can
I agree with it, but I understand why they picked him. Because then they're gonna. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It says Ryan Tannehill sit out his 4th game of 2018 season has been classified as a capsule injury. Dolphins coach Adam Gase has insisted Tannehill doesn't need season-ending surgery and expects Tannehill to begin throwing soon. Then they traded him. To me, that's not a comeback player of the year. Like, comeback means you didn't play an entire year because of something, and you came back and you destroyed the league.
All right. I guess look, he came back from the bench. I don't know. That's it. I don't know.
Anyway, on better news, obviously Nick Bosa was named 2019 Defensive Rookie of the Year.
That's good. That's good. That's really good, actually.
But I mean, that just makes me so angry, man. It's like
Well, then let me ask you this: how did John Harbaugh win Coach of the Year?
Got me. You literally got me because they were a playoff team last year.
You got to take it from an outside of being a 49er fan. They're looking at it as a whole perspective. We're looking at it as, oh shit, look what Jimmy did. Look what Jimmy did. Look what Jimmy did. Look what Jimmy accomplished. There could be more things that they're taking into account to make their decision on these. So I don't think Harbaugh should be the Coach of the Year. Why should he be the Coach of the Year?
They were a playoff team last year.
Greg Roman called the offensive plays. So, but all I'm saying is I don't agree with Tannehill, but I understand why they did it.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I was just saying why I don't agree with it at all. Like, I mean, I just don't agree with that whole situation. Like, to me, a comeback player of the year is somebody who didn't play at all and came back and did what he was supposed to do. And I mean, yeah, Tennessee got carried to the playoffs by Derrick Henry, not Ryan Tannehill. The last 6 games of the season, Derrick Henry was unstoppable.
I will say Tannehill had some impressive games in there. I'm not saying that he didn't come out and play well. I don't want to make that seem like that's what I'm saying. I just thought it had to be someone returning from an injury. An injury was the reason they weren't playing. So I didn't, because of that. Did Alex Smith win comeback player of the year that we traded him to Kansas City? Remember that he lost his job to Cap because of concussion
to Washington. Oh, no, Kansas City.
Right. And then he went to KC and won 13, 14 games or some shit like that. Remember? Like
did he win it?
I don't remember if he won. That's why I was like, I don't know. But coach of the year, Jimmy Garoppolo should be the comeback player. I don't know, man. I mean, and this I got a lot of homerism in me. I'm aware of that. But I just don't. I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up right now and see who it was. So what year was that, Mike? That was 2013 year.
Yeah.
No.
What was the year they went to the?
Phillip Rivers won it in 13. Gronkowski won it in 14. Eric Berry won it in 15. Jordy Nelson won it in 16. Keenan Allen won it in 17. And Andrew Luck won it in 18.
All guys who came back from injuries.
Yeah, all guys.
Every single one of them. Because that was the Berry year was the year everyone said Bowman should have won it, but Berry came back from cancer.
Right.
So, all right. We got another call coming in. Hold on, let me get this call. Hello?
Hi, this is Niners Podcast.
Yes, it is. You are live. Who are we speaking with?
This is Delvin Thomas from Duval, Jacksonville, Florida. Faithful Niners fan since 5 years old when my auntie sat me on the sofa. I asked her, I said, what team is in red and gold, auntie? She said the 49ers. I said, that's my team right there.
That's it.
Love it.
I've been there ever since lost.
That's how you do
but,
it.
But that's what's up. But I wanna know how our team is going to respond and react after they do the tribute to Kobe Bryant at halftime. I want us to go ham in the second half and just put it on lock.
Is that happening? Is that something that's going on? They're doing a tribute to Kobe Bryant during the halftime show?
Yes. J-Lo, when they announced it a little bit earlier in the week, they were saying that when J-Lo and them do the halftime performance, they're going to do a tribute to Kobe. And I'm telling you, when that goes through, and when they come back in and do the second half of the game,
oh yeah, you want to see?
Enough said. It's gonna be. It's over.
You want to see some inspired football at that moment. I get you, man.
I mean, this was the second half is for Kobe.
Oh yeah. And then
Oh, yeah.
the LA, we're right there in that area, the same, close market. I don't say the same, but close market. So it means a little bit. Well, you would think it would mean more to those guys than others. So let me ask you these questions really quick, man. You have any game day superstitions or rituals?
Yeah, man. I my superstition is I actually wrap myself up in my 49er throw cover, and I don't take it off until the game is over.
I like that.
I say, you know what? My wife, she'd be like, well, are you cold? No, I'm not cold. I might be cold. I might not be, but until this game is over, I don't unwrap out of my throw cover until the game is through.
I like that, Dalvin. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. Give us a final prediction too, man.
Final prediction. My final prediction is Niners by 10.
Niners by 10. All right.
Niners by 10.
I want us to win by at least 2 scores, so I'm with you on that. I like that a lot.
That would be that would be wonderful. It would, but I want a far better Super Bowl than last year because last year was garbage.
Yeah, I was not happy with last year's Super Bowl at all.
No, it was the worst Super Bowl in Super Bowl history. It truly was. This one's got to be 10 times better than that.
Yeah. Tony, any thoughts for Dalvin before we let him go?
I agree with him. I agree with what he says, man. Very valid points. And listen, I don't mean to be a you know what, but I'm just ready for this damn game, man. I'm so damn ready for it.
I get you.
I can't wait, man.
All right, man, Dalvin, man. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the support, man. We really, really appreciate it. And
thanks, Dalvin.
Faithful then, faithful now, man. We appreciate you, bro.
What's up, Wayne Breezy? I ain't forgetting about you. What's up, man?
There you go. So
Don't ever put Jesus against us again.
we'll tell Breezy to take a look at the 3-hour mark of the show. Show that man some love. All right, Dalvin, you be safe out there. All right, man.
All right, yo.
Right. Let's see. We got. Hello. Oh, you got to turn down the background music. You got to turn down the background music. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
What's going on? Who we speaking with?
This is Riggs Murtaugh.
Oh, let's go. This is my guy, the lethal weapon himself. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Not much, man. You guys hype, man, because I'm hype right now, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting hype, man.
You got the floor. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, what you guys have been doing, it's been amazing, bro. Bro, I'm ready for Sunday. I'm ready for Sunday. And, a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, man, and, I've been following this thing on Niner Noise as far as, Kansas City's defensive rankings and stuff. They're 32nd to yaks to pass catching running backs, 28 yaks to tight ends. I mean, they're not going to be able to stop this offense, man.
No.
They're not going to be able to stop this offense, bro.
No. And
I left my jaw in New Orleans, and I still haven't seen what this offense can do. I don't think anybody has, and that's why the media, just can't talk about this offense because they don't know what we're capable of.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, right? It's like, even if with those numbers you gave us, even if they improve significantly, even if they're twice as good as they've been, they're still at the bottom half of the league in those categories.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
And those are our strengths. It's literally our strengths, man. It's just,
bro,
it's
I'm
wild.
telling you, man, this game is not even going to be close, man. I have the 49ers putting up 40 plus. I don't know what Kansas City's going to do, but I know we got 40 plus.
I love it. I freaking love it. That's what I like to hear, man. So
I love it.
You think we win by double digits, more than 2 scores?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
It's going to be a boring Super Bowl. I'm sorry. From the last caller, it's going to be another boring Super Bowl for Kansas City. Because 49ers are going to put it up, man.
But see, I think it's a boring Super Bowl because it was low scoring for him, and it was like you didn't get the game you expected. You saw 2 good offenses. You wanted to see them go at it, right? This game,
right.
if the 49ers put up 49 points and the Chiefs finished with 29, 30, 33, something like that, it's still a good game because you got a lot of points out of it. That's what the NFL is looking for.
Right. And last year, Sean McVay is Kyle Shanahan light, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's the beta version.
It's not even close, man. Kyle Shanahan is going to open up that playbook, and it's going to be greatest show on turf again, all over again.
That's what I'm talking about. Any superstitions before you get out of here?
Man, I got this red lightsaber I bought at the beginning of the season. I got brand new batteries in it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Slice it and dice it. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I like hearing that, man. All right, bro. Well, listen, man, you be safe out there. Riggs, Murtaugh, I don't know which one to call you, but I appreciate the phone call, and we definitely appreciate the support.
Yes, sir. Nick, Mike, Tony, man, thank you.
No
hey,
problem.
man, thank you. We appreciate you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love it. Love it.
Tony was just talking about how did John Harbaugh win it, right? Coach of the year. John Harbaugh said to Cam Inman, Kyle Shanahan deserves Coach of the Year. Kyle should get it. He deserves it. He's in the Super Bowl. He's done an amazing job there. He's a great coach. I've known him a long time, interviewed him a few years back.
Is that humility, or do you think he really means it? Because there's a difference, and it could be both.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be a little bit of both. But I mean, these guys, I don't know.
They see it. Man, listen, let's not kid ourselves here. 12 months ago, they were saying we had the worst roster in the NFL. They were saying that. We had one draft and one offseason. You're telling me all of a sudden we added 12 players this year, and now all of a sudden we are the best team. Now they're saying we have the best roster. We have the deepest depth of any team in the NFL. You're telling me that one offseason was enough to do that? That's coaching, man. That's coaching, bro. 4 wins to 13.
It's
a Super Bowl appearance, regardless of the outcome of this game. How is Shanahan not Coach of the Year, man? It doesn't make sense. And I didn't want to speak on it because I know I have a bias. I know I have
Yeah,
a
but
bias.
we should be allowed to. We should be allowed to be biased, man. Like we should be allowed because it's not that we're being homers.
But that's what bias is, though. The bias is like I'm a Niners fan, so I think Niners should get it.
Right, but our reasoning, the reasoning for it is we've seen this team, the way they grew, the way the coaches came up. Just 2 years ago, not even 2 years ago, we had a discussion, Mike, how I was saying that we need to put this more on the players than on Robert Saleh. And it wasn't the coaching. It was the players that he didn't have to execute what he wanted to do. And we went back and forth for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I kept saying, it's not the coach. Like, you can only coach so much. And now everybody's at the point where they're commending Robert Saleh and that he deserves a head coaching position. We've seen this. We've been here. We've talked about this. We've talked about Kyle Shanahan getting what he wants and making the offense to what he needs. And you go from the second worst team in the NFL to a Super Bowl in 1 year, and yet it's still not the quarterback's doing or the head coach is doing, and you give it to a head coach who made the playoffs last year, but because Lamar Jackson, who is probably going to be the MVP this year, did what he did this year, that benefits the coach.
Right.
And not only does Kyle Shanahan, like Tony just said, if anything, it should have been the offensive coordinator, idiot. Greg Roman, because he's calling the plays. Well, don't forget, Kyle Shanahan calls the plays, and head coach this team. So to me, it's just stupid. It's stupid the way that the NFL does this stuff. And what I would really love to be a fly on the wall and hear what they talk about and see how they do this.
Kyle's going to show why he's head coach of the year tomorrow. I'm telling you guys. Now, we talked about does John Lynch fuel this for these guys? Kyle getting snubbed is going to fuel it. Kyle, do you guys remember what Kyle Shanahan said when he was getting flexed into those primetime games? He says, the coolest part is that all your peers get to watch you work. That's really the only thing that's different. You get to show off for everybody who's watching. How do you think he feels about being his first time head coach in the Super Bowl? He just got snubbed. He knows he should have won the coach of the year. He knows it. Now it's like, okay, all right, watch what I do tomorrow. Now I think that this snub is going to have an effect on the outcome of this game. I do believe that now. That's what I think. That's what I think.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's just kind of crazy to me. It's just, I don't know. I mean, even oh man, I don't know.
You want me to take another call while you get your thoughts together?
Yeah, let's take another call real quick.
All right. I think this is the number I was trying to get earlier. 202 is back. Who will we speaking with?
Yo, what's going on, fellas? This is Mark, man, from DC.
Hey, Mark, what's going on, big dog?
Ain't nothing, man. I am up for tomorrow, fellas.
What's that? Say that again.
I'm amped up. Man, I can't wait for tomorrow. Man, you don't know how hard it is. I'm from DC area. And not too many 49ers fans out this way. So love to watch the show, man. Y'all bring that Niners to the everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But I'm amped up. I got my Johnny Walker 18. I couldn't find the gold bar.
It's all good.
It's been 25 years, man. So we ready for tomorrow.
Yes, sir, man. Got the Johnny Walker on deck. He's gonna have that whiskey no matter what. So I like that. I respect that, man. Now, you have any kind of bold predictions or bold takes or anything like that you want to share with us?
Bold predictions, man. I got us blowing them out, man. Honestly. I got us beating them by at least 20. That defense gonna go hard, man.
He said at least 20. You know what's crazy, right? I was up at like 4 a.m, and they were doing like this turning point for every Super Bowl. I think it was on ESPN. I think I was watching, and they came across the one for the Seahawks and the one in New Jersey, the Seahawks and the Broncos. Bro, the way Richard Sherman and those boys were moving all over that field was incredible. It was flat out incredible. It's not impossible for us to do something like that because you got to remember that Broncos defense was the highest scoring offense that year. That Broncos defense was the number one defense, and they barely showed up in that game. They beat them from whistle to whistle in that game. So I'm sorry. I don't want to take any more of your time, man. The floor is still yours, bro. Go ahead.
No, you good, man. I'm with you all the way, man. That's my first bowl prediction, man. I'm just amped up. I was about to throw a Super Bowl party, man, but I might kick everybody out, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch it solo, man. That's what I've been doing all year. I'm gonna keep it going, man.
Yeah, man. That's how Tony is. Tony can't do stuff in crowds, man. He doesn't play well with others. It's been on his report card since he was a kid, probably.
But thanks again, fellas. I ain't gonna hold up your time, man.
No.
Mike, Tony, Nick, y'all do a great job.
Thanks, Mark. We appreciate the support, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That was Mark right there calling in from DC. All right, I got another one, Nick. You want me to take this one too now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let's see if it worked. Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, you're on with the fellas, man, and Nothing But Niners. Who we speaking to?
Speaking to Beto.
Beto?
Yeah.
All right, you got 3 minutes, man. The floor is yours.
All right. Once of all, we have two comeback players of the year. One is Jimmy G, and another one is our running back, number 31, that broke his arm when we played the Raiders, and we dominated the Raiders. And look at what he's doing now.
Yep, I completely agree with you.
You know those are two comeback players of the year that we have that they didn't even, prove. You know
why they're going to say Raheem don't qualify? They're going to hate on him, but they're going to say it's because of how much or how little he did this year. They're going to try to make it sound like he didn't do a lot this season. You know what I mean? He only had 700 rushing yards. That's including the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to say, oh, well,
but look at all our running backs. All our running backs have over 500 yards each. And there's nobody that could say that in any team but ours. We're the only team that has that. And our wide receivers have all kinds of yards, even Kittle. So I don't know why they're saying that we don't have a complete team. If look at the offense, Kittle has over 1,000 yards. Our rookie Deebo Samuel has over 700 something yards. The guy that came in late has almost the same rushing yards as our rookie, and he came in late. If we would have came in from the beginning, he would have had over 1,000 yards. So, we have a good offense and a good defense.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Now,
are you taking any superstitions with you into tomorrow's game?
I don't have any positions. I just keep it, up to the players, how hard they play and how they do stuff. Because, if you have heart, you're going to win anything because you're giving it 100%.
Yeah.
And, the only thing that gets me tired of everything is that out of the whole thing, they're praising Kansas City, the whole thing, but they haven't did it on us. Look at the things that we've been through. Look at the, our upsets and, look at George's mother, everything that she's been through. Doesn't she deserve it either? Why do they deserve it?
Yeah.
We deserve it because we work hard to get there. And hopefully we could prove it this tomorrow when we beat their ass.
Yes, sir.
Because, it's getting kind of sick that, they're getting all the praises, but we're not getting any praise.
That's right. Hey, if they don't give it to you, you got to take it. That's what we're going to do tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
And the funny thing about everything is that the players that played us are the ones picking us to win. And the players that are mad that we beat them are picking Kansas City. because they deprived that we beat them, and they're not in the role that we're in.
Russell Wilson.
That's right, Russell Wilson.
You know,
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So, all right, man. Listen,
you know,
bro,
but you know,
we
keep
appreciate.
up good show, you guys. And this is my score. We're gonna score 41 on them. They'll probably score 20 because we're gonna punch the shit out of their mouth for talking the shit that they are. We're gonna take that respect from them.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for the call,
So
brother.
let's go Niners.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's
We
go,
appreciate the
Niners.
call and support. All right, keep it up, man.
No problem.
All right, be
Keep
safe.
up the good work. Let's go.
Appreciate you.
Continues, fellas. Oh man,
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. If you think the Niners are winning tomorrow, hit that like button.
they won't do it. They scared.
They scared to hit that.
Yeah, man. They think.
You know another one that upsets me for a Hall of Fame this year is Edgerrin James over Roger Craig.
Roger Craig is never going to get in.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy?
That's
Here's the crazy.
That's not even crazy. That's retarded.
Retarded, right? Edgerrin James over Roger Craig.
I'm going to tell you why it's ridiculous, right? It's because this year, I'm not kidding. I swear on everything. This year, right after Christian McCaffrey did the 1,000 and 1,000, people are like, "Oh, he's going to the Hall of Fame."
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Here's another guy who did it way before him as a
The first
fullback.
player. The
As a
first player to
fullback.
do it.
Yeah. And he did it twice. He did it twice. He had 2,000 total yard seasons, and he's not in there. He did it twice. He did it back to back, bro. Come on, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on this, man.
It's just bullshit, man. It's just bullshit.
It's absolutely crazy, man. Let me unplug this because
I got about 10 more minutes, so
yeah, no, we can wrap this one up. This has been a fun show, and we're gonna try to do something before the game. I'm gonna try to get Wayne to do this stuff. This is the risk that we take when we go out at the same time, Nick. These are the risks that we take, man. So I want to see if we can get Wayne to log in and go before the game, and we're gonna try to do a separate one for the entire duration of the game. I'm going to be in there showing everybody the crowd from the phone. Like, we're going to be getting live. We're going to be getting right. Y'all going to hear Nick the whole time. Let's go!
You'll hear me. You may see me, but I will not be like physically in the show like this because I have a job to do when I'm there and I'm like zoned in and I just can't.
I have a job to do when I'm there. I love it.
Zoned in.
Oh, shit. My bad.
I am. I'm zoned in. I can't do I can't concentrate on the game and on y'all at the same time because I don't know, it'd be looking like I'm watching something else totally like this. Like I can't do it. Mark dropping the $20. I see you. Let's go. And you'll see tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow how I am at Nuno's if Mike jumps on with y'all. Because I'm telling you, my shoulder hurts like crazy afterwards. I'm just gonna tell you all that. But man, I'm super hyped. I'm getting there like 3 o'clock. I'm probably leaving here like 2:15.
I think I'm gonna get there before you then, man. I told my coworker we need to leave at like 1:30. She was like, "Okay, no problem."
You'll be there like 2:30.
Huh?
You'll be there like 2:30ish then.
Yeah, I want to get the spot that I want to get, and I know it's gonna fill up soon. And I also don't want to. I want to know what the buffet is gonna have, so I want to know if I'm ordering food or paying for the buffet. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Nick ain't getting drunk. He better. Not driving.
I told Moms today I might have her drive so that I can actually drink a little bit. But
yeah,
I
was like, "Oh, Mike, just ride with Nick." I'm like, "Yo, you don't understand that to drive to my house and then back to his that time of night, it's gonna be torture because you know this game isn't gonna be over till after 10. Like with all the commercials and the extra long halftime show and all that."
Yo, a couple of my friends are going and they got hotels up there.
Yeah.
A couple of my friends are going. They got hotels up there. My friend Veronica, Darius, Mike and Ashley are coming in. Jonathan's coming in, but Jonathan's driving right back to Maryland. Another 3.5 hour drive after the game, man. I love it. I love the commitment from him. He loves Nuno's ever since he's come. He's just like, I want to get back to that atmosphere because you guys have no clue. It's like being at a home game at this place. It really is. It's amazing. It's so much fun. You may see me Mostert on the pool table with the surf job. You're going to hear me with the first downs. You're going to see
it out tomorrow. He gonna be the first person to get kicked
Nah,
out.
bro, this is what I do every week. Every week.
Surfing on the table.
I literally jump like on the pool table. I got chalk all over my white jersey the one time. But bro, that's how I am, man. They know if they're looking at me, they're like, if I'm not getting hyped, like something's wrong. So you're gonna hear me, you're gonna see me if Mike jumps on, but I will not be focused. I may focus in on you guys like during commercial break or something, like because they're a little extra long right now because it's Super Bowl. But yeah, man, I'm just super stoked. I can't wait to see you, Mike. It's been a while. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys might see a double stream also. We might try to do a halftime show from outside, with it being 30 minutes instead of the normal, 15. I might be able to sneak in a quick cigar and do a show. While I'm not going to ask Breezy to end his live stream, I would like to get all, 3.5, 4 hours of football in one stream if he's going to be there long enough for it. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it's going to go, but it's going to be a lot of fun, man. Guys, we have heard multiple times throughout this episode when people don't follow through with their superstitions, what happens? We heard just from the Falcons game alone. People you didn't have your teddy bear. You didn't wrap yourself up in a blanket. You didn't watch our show before. Whatever your superstitions are, and you didn't follow it. That was the one game. And you know why people probably felt like they didn't need to do it? Everyone thought that was a gimme game. We knew
I was worried that game, if you guys remember.
Yeah, I remember.
I was the only one that was really worried about losing that game. Everybody else called me crazy, called me silly. There's no chance. I called it a trap game.
But you were like that for a lot of games now. Let's be fair.
Two games this year. The Ravens game and the Falcons game.
No. You didn't call the Ravens game a trap game. We were supposed to lose that one. It was another
one. I had us winning that game.
Right. No, I'm saying we were supposed to lose that one, though. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, but
the Green Bay game.
Yeah, I know.
Green Bay game.
Man. Oh, I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one. But we dominated that game, man. Both of them. It's beautiful. It was freaking beautiful.
There's so many players, with this Scott McCoon comment. How about Jimmy Ward, comeback player of the year, didn't get it? There's so many players on this team this year that deserve to have a comeback player of the year nomination or in that position. And
Quan Alexander came back twice this year, bro.
Yeah, and Quan Alexander, right? Quan Alexander came back from ACL, and then obviously a torn pec later in the season. So, man, it's just look, you got one thing to do, man. Go and win the Super Bowl tomorrow. And even if we win the Super Bowl, it'll be all about why we beat the Chiefs because they didn't execute.
Oh, no. The stories are already – Chiefs didn't show up.
Yeah, they didn't show up.
The moment was too big for them. Andy Reid chokes again in the big game. It has nothing to do with the Niners winning. It's why it's their fault that they didn't win. So don't worry about it, guys. That's what we're here for. We're going to talk our shit for us. So, all right, guys. Let's get up out of here. Nick, I'll see you tomorrow. Tony, I'm sure I'll be in touch with you. I'm about to head to the cigar parlor soon. Yeah. My wife kicked me out. She said I can get shit done if you're not here.
Melissa, can't wait to see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas, let's do this. Thank you for everybody who contributed to the show. Thank you for everybody who called in, texted, and appeared on the video. You guys have been awesome, guys. We do this for you. It was awesome to hear everybody's excitement about their favorite team being in the Super Bowl. We're not the only ones out there, Nick and Tony. We're not the only ones out there, Breezy.
One last time, man. Get your NB Niners apparel, your new NB Niners apparel.
Yeah, man. You got to stop by there, guys. You can hit the link up over there, shopnbniners.com, man. That is the link. You guys can check it out. Make sure you guys hit us up, all right? And there will be more stuff coming soon. That's all I can say.
Very, very soon. So make sure you get up on that link. Click on what you want. Get the color you want. Let us know that you got something. And, if you get something, we'll bring you on the show to show you representing it. So, hey, go get that. Niners, go get the Lombardi. And I'm ready.
That's it, man. Prepare for glory.
Anticipate pain.
Always remain faithful.
We out of here. Peace.